Hey, it's Ross Bain with Role Playing Public Radio. We're here playing Mothership, the sci-fi horror RPG, as you can see there. Here for the Role Playing Public Radio Patreon. So I am a podcast host and GM, and I have been doing this for a while now. And I run games every month for patrons here on Role Playing Public Radio's Patreon. So you too can play in games like this. I run Mothership, Delta Green, Monster of the Week, other games as takes my fancy. Also, I do lots of podcasts and write scenarios and do a scenario newsletter now. And but we're here with three patrons to play Mothership, the blue collar sci-fi horror RPG. The scenario is called Asset Verification. I'll explain what that means in a hot second, but first let's introduce the crew of a small ship, and I'll let you all come up with a name for the ship. So first off, HBK, please tell us about Chilson.
All right, Chilson is a grizzled Marine who has seen a lot and has been punished for it repeatedly. So he's So he's seen a lot, and he doesn't. That's why he's still a starter character, because every time he starts getting anywhere, he fucks something up and gets in trouble. So he's old and he's fucked everything up, and now he's here. And because he's been around and seen a lot, he thinks he kind of knows everything.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks of himself as, like kind of a mechanic pilot who also is really good at shooting stuff. Which mostly that's actually his thing that he's just really good at. You really just want to aim this dude at something and have him shoot it.
Right.
And so that's Jilson. He's
Okay. Very good. Next up, we have Scribbligans. Please tell us about Marcus Sharp.
Yes, hello. My designation is Marcus Sharp. I am an android working made by Modular Synergy. I am what they would call a humanities android, that I have a lot of information in my databases regarding theology, archaeology, linguistics, and a little bit of technical skill to support the crew, because everyone needs to pick multiple hats, and I do not look like I give a fuck.
Okay. And finally, Dan K, please tell us about Dr. Oscar Jensen.
Yes. Oscar is a planetologist. He's I'm picturing him as being fairly young, so probably hasn't had too many actual on-site missions where he can actually make use of his skills, but he's passionate about his field, and he's excited but nervous about heading out here with such a small crew, and hopefully they'll just find kind of an empty rock with some useful minerals that they can the company can then drop down some colonists and start digging.
Yeah. So
Doc, don't worry, I got you under my wing.
All right.
Seen it all.
Does anybody have an idea for the name of the ship?
What kind of ship is it?
It's a long-range scout ship, so small crew. The minimum crew is actually 2 people. It can host up to 8, but only 4 are needed for crew. I
have it.
Yeah.
The microtransaction.
The microtransaction. All right. All right. Yeah, microtransaction is the
MTX for short.
Yeah, the MTX. MTX. Yeah. So I'll say that's the what do you call it? Like the USN or whatever. It's MTX microtransaction. So the MTX. Long range scout ship, small crew, but it has oversized engines for normally, so it can go long distances, and it has so it's meant for scouting and exploration by small crews. So it's perfect for this kind of job. Not much cargo capacity, and not much in the way of anything else. Everything is just for range and but yeah, your ship has been hired to verify the holdings of Modular Synergy Incorporated, and I guess Marcus was put on the crew for this. So recently, the company Modular Synergy bought the assets of Kellock Design, which has gone bankrupt, and like total bankruptcy, no way of selling it, and there's some embezzling involved. Some of the corporate officers of Kellock Design have gone into hiding, or they're unavailable. And so this includes the planet Emerson 5 in the Whitstable system. Emerson 5 has been terraformed, but lists no local population. An automated drone satellite did a scan of it, a cursory scan of it, and saw several settlements and some infrastructure built on the planet, consistent. Well, more than just like the bare, like by terraform, I mean like it was, forcibly artificially terraformed. It was not, they've seeded oceans on the planet. It is a planet that's in the Goldilocks zones in terms of like getting the right amount of light from the nearby star, but did not have an atmosphere. But because of the amount of heat and light, they were able to introduce enough gas and enough like algae and things in the oceans to create an atmosphere. So it has a thin but breathable atmosphere. And it is on the verge of being like you can go out there without having a suit on. You still need a suit, but that's more for the temperature. But anyways, prime for settlement and colonization. So a planet like this is valuable. And so Kellock Design did not do anything with this planet. And so Modular Synergy wants you to check it out, verify the value of this asset. And that is sort of your mandate. Your contact. Let's see here, Mr. Harp at Modular Synergy has contacted wants you to do this and come back. Let them know what they have, because Mr. Harp is still going over the books, as it were, of Kellock Design, is trying to figure out what's the deal with this planet. Kellock Design was a mess of a company, and if you want to ask any questions of Mr. Harp before you go, or you can't do much research. You have access to the drone survey, but it was a very cheap drone satellite. Like it just went out there, scanned the planet very quickly and left. And it basically indicated 1, artificial power source, and 2, artificial structures on the planet. That's about it. So you'll know a lot more when you get into orbit around the planet. Obviously, it did not even check to see if there were any communications going in or out of the planet. That's how cheap this drone was. So I'll just go across the table. Chilson, do you have any questions for Mr. Harper? Are you just ready to go, or do you want to do anything before you head out?
Actually, I have a question for the GM.
Yeah.
Are we contractors or are we employees?
Contractors.
So do I know these other 2 guys? Have I worked with them before, or are we just a bunch of contractors that are thrown together for this mission?
I would say you're thrown together for this mission.
All right.
Yeah.
I did say I was from Modular Synergy.
Yeah.
But I could be like owned by a sub company type thing. So
you're basically hired out by a subsidiary of the company, and so basically
you're a chair that you rent out to that the company rents out to other companies.
Yeah. Basically.
Good news is I won't take up much space.
Yeah. And this is like they bought this. Modular Synergy is a giant company, and this Kellock Design is a big deal. One of just typical corporate work, like nothing extraordinary. So.
There are probably dozens of planets like this that they're trying to get a sense of.
Well, no. This is actually kind of anomalous. Fully terraformed planets or terraforming planets in this category are usually populated. You've not heard of this before, so but
that's the first hint that something's weird.
Yeah. So yeah, Marcus, do you have any questions?
Yes. Are there any particular assignations that you would like me to perform outside the usual boundary of the asset assessment, Mr. Harp?
I mean, find out what we have on this planet. I mean, we're not. I found some initial geologic surveys indicating the planet's mining potential isn't that great. So I'm not sure why they terraformed this planet. It is undeveloped, but like it's yeah. So I don't understand why they did this, any of this, and I would like to understand what happened. Apparently, they totally wrote this thing off in their books, which is odd. There's no indications of why they did that, but a lot of their executives and they destroyed a lot of their own documents as the company went bankrupt. So, which is not unusual, to be honest. But I mean, especially the rumor is that the Kellock Design had a very corrupt leadership that looted the company, especially towards the end. And so maybe this was all an embezzling scheme, a Potemkin village thing, yeah. So we're just, the equivalent of opening up an old storage locker and that the person stopped, renting out and claiming what random goodies are inside. So you don't have to do an entire inventory, just like state of all infrastructure, and if you can find any databases in any computers, what's in there. So yeah, it should be pretty obvious to you what the value is once you get contact in and see what's up. So
noted.
Yeah. Dr. Jensen, do you have any questions? Jansen, sorry.
No, nothing too specific. Just if there were any records that were transferred over from the previous, owners of the planet, I'd like to have something to look over for if there were any anomalies during the terraforming process, anything like that. Any records I could look at on the journey over.
That's the problem. I don't have any. I think they were deleted. So, however, there would be local copies. The initial scan that we got did show the terraforming infrastructure still intact. They did. Sometimes when the terraforming's done, the people living there tear it down to recycle the components for their colony, but they haven't done that. So go to the terraforming station and pull up databases there if you want. But there is one powered section. There's terraforming station itself is in a separate location, or there's three major locations. It looks like one is the terraforming station that's powered down according to the initial scan. There is a main settlement which is powered, so there's some sort of reactor still going, and then there is a third island station that has some sort of emergency beacon lit up, but nothing else. The emergency beacon that's an automated thing that could be anything. That could just be no one's been there to serve it, to perform maintenance. So and that's an initial scan that probably missed smaller structures on the planet, not much traffic. It's a big galaxy. The system, the Whitstable system, is not very. It's mid-range, which given our spaceships are expensive, colony crews are expensive, and so even the giant companies can only afford to send crews and ships to the most promising of systems, and Whitstable was not the most promising of systems. So yeah, my gut tells me there was some kind of financial scheme, some sort of shell game, some sort of con, but I don't know. I could be wrong. So yeah, pretty simple.
Okay. All right. So Modular Synergy doesn't have anything else in the Whitstable system. It's
Nobody
all
has
right.
anyone in it. There are 7 planets in the system. All of them are dead rocks, but with middling mineral resources occurring according to initial surveys. And Emerson 5 was in the Goldilocks zone, which means it's not too far, it's not too close to the sun, the local sun. So it just needed a little kickstart. So it only took them, 115 years to terraform it. And with hyperlight travel, that's hardly a concern for some people. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I will. Good luck, and I'll see you in 2 weeks, or keep me in touch. He does give you a quantum entangled communicator, so you can give him up to date, reports on the station, on the planet. So yeah. So you all load up the MTX and prepare for a trip to the Whitstable system, and a short time. It takes about a week of travel. I'm, glossing over the FTL hyperlight bullshit warp stuff. But yeah, what during this week of travel, do you guys talk about anything, or yeah?
I'm probably somewhat communicative, but not like socially seeking it out. If they ask me things, I will answer them. Yes, hello, good morning, standard stuff like that. It's always in the same inflection. Good morning. It is now morning.
Does Marcus know anything about the ship? Are you the ship engineer at all, or are you more of a general brain?
General brain, but I do have some computers and mathematics, so I could probably figure certain things out.
Okay. Well, I'd like to, patrol around the ship and kind of make myself seem important by checking in on all the engineering and making sure everything's running okay, and always being a little does the ship more or less run itself out there?
I would say it is not fully automated. You still need to man, but it is a more recent ship. So as long as it's routine travel, you don't have to make skill checks. Obviously, you'll have to start making skill checks if you start doing evasive maneuvers or doing anything too fancy. But you can land, and this ship is capable of going to the atmosphere and back. It does not have its own shuttle. It is the shuttle. So yeah.
Well, I bandy around the ship constantly, talking about all the various, it looks like all of our low G shields are intolerance. We're in that sweet zone. It looks like things are running well there, but I'd be a little concerned about blah, 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 blah. And just being underfoot, constantly monitoring everything that's going on and making myself sound smart.
Oh, okay. Nice. So very good. What about you, Dr. Jansen?
I imagine it'd probably take about a day or so before he learns to just tune out his coworker here. But otherwise just kind of reading through any basically brushing up on his documentation for whatever type of terraforming process this one had. If they could tell that the equipment was there, they could probably tell what type it was, so he can look at the specs for the general machinery and say, okay, here's the steps that it would have gone through. Here are the actual things that should be in place. That way I can look for any anomalies whenever we reach a landing zone.
All right.
I would probably insist on a daily stand-up of some kind where we can discuss what needs to be done on the ship. Not much, but the general approach towards completing our mission.
Yeah.
I'm very corporate. I wear a spacesuit, as in I wear a suit in space. So yeah.
All right. So yeah, you do your planning, you do your routine maintenance of the ship, do your exercises because you're in 0G. Yeah, the ship for our viewer, it does look like think the ship from Aliens. That's the general aesthetic of this place. Then the Nostromo, but a lot smaller, and it's not nearly as much wear and tear. This is a newer ship.
Yeah.
It's not brand
Size
new.
of a runabout.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, a week passes, and you get into the Whitstable system.
I would imagine that Dr. Jensen learns to dread the morning stand-ups because that is just an excellent excuse for Chilson to drone on and on about situation awareness, and he sees Dr. Jansen as like his like a pupil. This guy hasn't been in the shit as much, and so he's all too willing to constantly just go on about all the various things that he's going to need to keep an eye out for, and all the goings on of the ship that are completely meaningless and completely automated.
Remember, when you're in combat, wait, we're going into combat?
yeah, just like that. Oh, sorry.
So you get into the Whitstable system, and you're long range, but Emerson 5 is in view, and there is a encrypted comms message being broadcast on repeat from the planet, so there is a somewhat, and initial scans indicate there are 3 areas with built up structures that are not, I mean, there might be more, but those would be intentionally concealed. There are 3 areas that have like lights and emergency, enough to like, hey, we're here, please don't land on us, or please don't drop anything on us, kind of things. There's the terraforming station, which is cold. There is an island facility off the coast of the main continent that is also powered down, and then they're on the the terraforming station and the main settlement, it looks like, or the main facility, are both on the main continent. The main facility, which is a complex, there are quite a few buildings there. There are 2 landing pads for ships of your size, bigger ships even, and that facility is powered up. That has and that's where the encrypted comms seems to be originating from, because there is a long range comms facility on one wing of the facility, so you can make skill checks to try and figure things out. You can message Mr. Harp at any time, but the initial the broadcast repeating thing is encrypted, so you'll have to do something to understand what is being broadcast. You can also ask questions about it. There are some things you can look by just looking at the thing. So
we do have a planetologist with us, and I know computers, so I could try and decrypting that message.
Yeah, you can give me a computer check then, Marcus, as you get to work on decrypting the communications. And Doctor, while you're making that skill check, Dr. Jansen, are there any planetology questions you want answered?
Yeah, I want to basically see what kind of sensor systems are on this ship to get a look at what we're looking at geographically, and see if there's like any geographically unstable areas.
Okay, sure.
Trying to look for reasons why all of a sudden it would have been vacated.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. So yeah, you can give me a science, planetology check then. So,
right.
Marcus, did you make your computer check?
A 001 is probably good, I think.
Yes, that is a crit. And so I'll give you additional insight on that. The encrypted, this is an old encryption technology dating back 30 or 40 years, multiple generations ago. So that there are flaws in it that you can exploit. But you also know from what little information you did get about Kellock Design, this was an encrypted protocol used by Kellock Design, by their executives. So this communication was meant to be sent to Kellock Design high level employees or authorized from them. So the repeating signal is to authorize Kellock Design contractor or employees, please land at comms facility landing pad number 2. Do not land at landing pad main land hotel landing pad 1. There's a hazard. Please land at landing pad 2 for briefing by let's see here. Hercules 8, and which as a designation. Kellock used Greek mythology for their android names, and so it seems that
A designation for what?
they named all their androids after Greek mythological characters.
Yeah, so it's an android, like me.
Yeah. So looking at the 2 landing pads, landing pad 1 is at is right next to a larger structure, which the comms called a hotel. Obviously, you can't tell that from orbit, but it does look nicer and more well maintained. The one at the comms facility looks more worn down. In fact, the entire there's sort of an east and west wing of this facility, of the main facility. The west wing is where this landing pad 1 is, and looks like it's better maintained. Landing pad 2, or the east wing, looks a little worse for wear. Like there are but both of them look like they're being actively used, i.e. that they have not. There are people down there maintaining these facilities, and in fact, so that's what the communication tells you. But there is because you got a critical success, you could the encrypted signal, handshake signal to send if you want to, like, hey, I'm definitely with Kellock Design. You could talk to me. But like, this is not an open distress call. This is not, this is encrypted. This is like for Kellock Design employees, so they don't know that Kellock Design has gone bankrupt. That's at a minimum. So but it's also automated. It's a looping signal, so you don't know if So that's what
They could know, but they haven't turned off the signal that says, "Hey, heads up, don't land at the wrong landing pad."
Yes. They're telling you to ignore the nicer looking one. So yeah.
I mean, so we can send a message to them, but we're going to sound like Kellock Design.
We could pretend to be Kellock Design employees using this old handshake. There is no legal problems with this, given the fact that Modular Synergy has procured them.
Could there be any reason why they might be hostile to Kellock Designs?
I do not know. Potentially.
I just don't want to send them a message and get a missile sent back in response.
I will say, Chilson, looking at them, like your ship does have like sensors and long range cameras, so you can look at them. You do not see any outward signs that there are any military facilities at all. No missile launcher tubes, vertical missile launcher cells. there's this is a civilian facility as far as you can tell. Now, obviously, they could have concealed weapons. There's all kinds of things they could do, but like they do not have the outward sign of having any defense. Yeah.
All right, then. So if they think if we contact them as Kellock and they have some kind of problem with Kellock, we'll be all down there face to face, and old Betsy can deal with any responses. That sounds good to me.
Yes. Well, it might be.
Did you make your planetology check?
What's my target? Because I'm not.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. So your target. Let me look at your character. Do you?
Will it be his intellect plus his planetology bonus?
Yes. That would be it. Let's see. Your intellect is 44, and geology, planetology is plus 20. So you have a 64%.
Okay, I got a 53 on my roll, so I passed.
Yep. All right. So yeah. So what do you want to know about the planet Emerson 5?
Basically, is atmosphere in optimal levels? What are
yes? Atmosphere is breathable. It has sufficient shielding, ozone shielding. From solar radiation. The temperature is a skosh too cold right now. It would be it's not like Arctic conditions. I would say it's like 5 degrees Fahrenheit at the warmest. I mean, it actually varies a little bit more than that, but like it would be you could survive in there without a suit, but you should have like some kind of suit.
Yeah, below water freezing point.
Yeah. There is a salt ocean on the planet, and they are gradually warming the planet up. Based on your studies, the terraforming is working as intended, and algae and simple cellular organisms are seeding the oceans now, and in 100 years it'll be mostly Earth-like. So yeah. What else do you want to know?
Was there anything that looked like recent signs of geological activity? Quakes or anything
there are a couple of volcanoes you spot. There are tectonic plates. But this planet and all 3 facilities are far from them. They're in geologically stable areas.
Okay, good.
So yeah.
All right. Well,
so the plan itself does indeed look normal from what the details that Dr.
Yeah, very normal. Not bad. Since you made your planetology check, you said the value of this planet would probably be on the open market somewhere between 30 and 100 million credits, because it's a terraformed planet, and even with moderate mineral outgrowth, that's still like a stable planet. It would be valuable for any number of reasons, especially because that's a growth asset, because in 100 years it's going to be like the temperature is going to improve and to where people can survive without suits like that. So in 100 years it would be really valuable. So that's why it's worth 30 to 100 million credits right now. Because it's an investment vehicle. Yay. So yeah.
Right. So I'm not seeing any reason
go up.
not to land. So,
all right.
Yeah, the question is, where would we like to land? Would we like to land at the terraform station without power, the settlement and its 2 landing pads, or the island station with no power, but the emergency beacon lit?
I think we should go to the place with power first, establish a base of operations, get ourselves nice and situated, and then we go investigate the emergency beacon.
So both landing pads do have powers. They're part of the same facility. It's just the West Wing versus the East Wing. The East Wing looks more run down, but has the comms and the repeating signal. The West Wing looks nicer, but has no comms. And the communications have called it the hotel. So yeah.
Well, perhaps we can radio back and verify that the message we received is still valid. If that's been on repeat for a while, it may not even be relevant anymore.
Mhm.
that would also tell us whether there's any people or functioning androids or somebody who can answer back.
Well, there might be multiple who could answer back.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, you can open up the signals, or open up communications, and try to reach the people at the communications facility at least.
Mhm.
Yeah. So who wants to? Marcus, you wanna spearhead that?
I certainly could send a message for this Hercules 8 using the designated handshake signal to say that we are with Kellock's Design, if that was what we would like to do.
Mhm.
All right. It sounds like the group,
So?
the crew's in consensus.
Mhm.
All right.
I open communications.
All right. All right. Give me your opening spiel.
Hello, we are with upper management. You could say that Orpheus has sent us.
Okay. All right. That's a total shot in the dark, but yeah.
Maybe. Like Mr. Harp did send us, so.
Yeah, Mr. Harp is with Modular Synergy, not Kellock Design, so they would not know.
Yeah, but they own Kellock Design, so he is with upper management.
Yeah, but they have no idea who that is.
Yeah, well, the Orpheus, I'm saying, is a shot in the dark. Yeah, you are with upper management technically. That's true, but
okay, I'll be more neutral then. Just say that we are with upper management.
Okay. So there is an immediate, like an automated, like recognition. Message received over. Please stand by. And then, like 17 minutes later, there is definitely an android on the line. You could all tell his voice synthesis unit is a little like degraded. So he sounds more mechanical, like it's just wear and tear. He needs to have his, literally his voice box replaced. And he says, "Hello, this is Hercules 8 with Kellock Design. Your handshake is acknowledged. Please land at landing pad 2. We cannot provide assistance for landing due to degraded operations at this facility. We will have units standing by to assist with the landing. Yeah, like they're going to send out somebody with the little light sticks to like try and help guide your ship in. So, yeah. So when you look at it, and as you realize, someone's actually going to have to make a piloting check to land this thing. On the landing facility at 2 is degraded enough that you could damage your ship by landing there. Now, landing pad 1, you would not have to make a skill check.
Would you consider that a combat check?
No.
Darn. Is it a speed check?
There's a skill for it, isn't there?
There is a skill for it. The attribute, I would, definitely, probably, I would allow speed or intellect.
Well,
yeah,
probably Chilson is on the case.
Yeah, there is a piloting check. It's under 0G, 0G2 piloting. Yeah,
it's an expert skill. I don't think any of us have it.
Yeah, but you all, like, that just means you're not specialized pilots. Like, you can all do the equivalent of drive automatic spaceship, push button. So who wants to make a speed check? Actually, yeah, it's just speed. Like, it's just a speed check.
HBK is ready to do it. Chilson is ready to do it.
All right.
What kind of roll is it? D100?
Yeah, it's a percentile, and you're trying to roll under your speed.
Yeah. Just for reference, Oscar is the one best among us to do this because he has 14.
You should have spoken up faster.
Oh yeah,
Chilson's behind the wheel.
I'm not looking at your other sheets, so I don't know what you're.
All right.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, it's a 40.
Is that a success or a fail?
32.
Okay.
Failure.
All right. So all of you need to make another speed check as you come in. It is cold. There are strong winds unexpectedly, and you can see an android in a light environmental suit with big light sticks start trying to guide you in, but a gust of wind knocks the ship a bit, and you fail to adjust in time. So the ship is damaged, and all of you give me a speed check to avoid bumping your head except for well, no, you're probably all strapped in, I imagine. So
Yeah.
you don't have to make that, but your ship is damaged as you were all jostled pretty badly. It was not a crit failure, so your ship can be repaired. In fact, it could probably still make it in the orbit. But like it's going to be ugly. Well, actually, that you don't know. To be honest, you don't know how damaged your ship is because it just happened. You're going to have to diagnose it. So maybe it's fine. The ship warning lights go off. As the gust knocked you into tilted you and slammed you to the side of the thing before you adjusted and managed to get the landing gears down. So yeah, it was a failure, but not a crit failure. So ship damaged. Yeah.
What happened, Private Chilson? You said you had this, but you clearly did not.
As you know, it's gust of wind. It came out of nowhere. No one could have seen that coming. Besides, this android down there is just waving those sticks at me. What's that? That's nothing. Look at this. It's the worst pilot guiding in I've ever seen, and I've seen them. This is terrible. Now, who built this landing pad anyway? There's stuff all over it. It's ridiculous. Yep. Clean up your landing pad. Why are we landing here? This is bad. Should have landed at the other one.
Mm-hmm. So you all get on your environmental suits, and or EVA suits because that's will keep you warm in the frigid temperatures of this planet, and. You leave the ship, the MTX, and there is an android there in a light suit. It is all of you look around, and Chilson, you recognize there are scorch and bullet holes and explosion. The reason why this landing pad is so damaged because someone like detonated a bomb on it, but like a pretty shitty bomb because it just like warped and damaged the landing pad, but did not destroy it. So like an improvised bomb would be your guess, not like a military grade munition. But there are signs of conflict. It's hard to tell if they're recent or not because of the howling winds and this is a barren rock for the most part that is cold. And but there is an android there in a heavily patched EVA suit, waving for the three of you to go straight in to the comms facility.
Okay, I'm pulling out my revolver.
Okay,
stay close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of grab my kit and hurry over.
Okay. This is let's see here. What's a good Greek mythological name? This is Chimera 2. Is what the patch on the EVA suit of the android leaving you, waving you in. So Chimera 2 leads you in, and the four of you go inside, and inside is some of the lights are flickering. This place is run down. Like there are patch marks and repairs, but this is a facility that has been like slowly losing a war with entropy, is how you would characterize it. But he takes you through an airlock and then takes you down a long hallway. This is a communications facility, and this is normally this place is not normally where passengers would disembark. Like it's very narrow hallways and like not much. Like so, this is obviously only meant for like landing for like people coming to do repairs at the facility or for smaller shuttles and that kind of thing. This is not like a place you would disembark when coming from off planet. Like that would probably be the landing pad one, the one that looked much nicer, is better maintained. So that's odd. But the android takes you to a briefing room, and there is sort of a slide or a welcome to let's see here. There's an old slide up. Welcome to Emerson 5 Katie Agile Enhancement Program Facility 1. and there's an android there that it looks. His flesh has been patched multiple times, and some of like the plastic and metal parts underneath are exposed. You can't tell that if it's because he hasn't had proper repairs in a long time, or from battle damage, or from both. But yeah, like partial Terminator kind of vibes. His patch on his chest reads Hercules 8, and there's several other androids in the room. All of them are looking at you. And Marcus, you know androids pretty well. These androids are disappointed. They were expecting more from you. So, but Hercules 8 is welcome. I am Hercules 8. You are the Kellock Design facilitators. What is your mission here?
In this situation, we represent upper management. We are here to assess the planet and its state and its assets.
I see. Well, we can give you an update on the current situation.
Please do.
Yes. So Hercules 8 goes from the loading screen to like a top-down map of the facility, and oh my god. Oh geez. Oh no. I really all right. So there's multiple facilities here. There's the main reactor in the middle of the facility, top north of the facility, and then there's the west and east wing, and there is the hotel. There's a cafeteria. There are breakout rooms. Like you can see the layout of this area, and it is on the west wing are all these nice areas for education, cafeteria, hotel, gym, and then sort of closer towards the center, but still in the west wing are there's the cloning facility, and then on the east wing,
What?
yeah, and then on the east wing we have comms, workshop. There are infrastructure buildings, water purification, the food generator, a factory farm, just automated factory farm, and so a vehicle pool, and that kind of thing. And there are a couple other. I'm not going to list every single building, but you get the idea.
Right.
West Wing is like where people live and work, and the East Wing is the section of the facility that keeps everything running. Is sort
The
of
industrial wing.
Yeah, the industrial wing, and you're on the East Wing. And they say we have reached a stalemate. We control the East Wing. The West Wing is held by the subjects, and however, the reactor is currently run by a separate cadre of androids. These androids are independent and have been programmed only to focus on maintaining the reactor. They do not have any other mission, therefore they have remained neutral in this conflict. We lack the numbers to deal with the subjects. We have many theories. The three of you do not appear to be military. or sufficiently armed to reach a stalemate, but perhaps you have a different method of resolving this crisis.
You have not explained the nature of the crisis.
You were not briefed by upper management?
Certain communications have become scrambled over time and distance, and we didn't have adequate information, so we were sent out to gather data to send back.
Which executive sent you, may I ask?
Um,
Do we have any records from the previous owners that we can...
You'd have to ask Mr. Harp.
Let's see. What should we say?
You could say the board of directors told us to come out here. I don't know if that would make them happy, but
I'll try that.
Okay.
Essentially, ultimately, our mission here comes from the board of directors.
But the board of directors did not choose to brief you adequately on the situation?
There has been some shuffling in the management at present state.
What is the state of Kellock Design? We have not received resupply in 5.2 years, but we have stopped receiving communications and updates for 18 months. We do not understand what is even happening. We have sent multiple long-range communications to corporate headquarters, including to the board of directors, but we have not received anything back.
I suspect that to be an effect of the reshuffling. We are not at liberty to discuss all of the details right away, but we have a method of reaching back to board of directors or its representatives, and we could clarify the situation over time.
Can you at least open up our comms facility software so we can receive news and updates from the outside universe?
It will be under consideration.
We have been in a blackout for quite some time. We have not been able to update our software or perform factory resets of our firmware.
I will pass along your concerns.
As soon as they give us a briefing on what's going on.
Oh, yes.
Fear that the subjects in the West Wing could panic and cause and rush the reactor. There's also this, we do not know the health of the reactor either, and if the reactor were to go to critical, we could lose this entire facility and irradiate a substantial part of this planet, significantly damaging the value of this asset.
That is very logical. But what would make the subjects panic? And you still haven't explained the source of the crisis.
The androids sort of look at each other, and Marcus, you could tell that the androids have set up short range communication implants with each other, so they can brain chat with each other essentially.
Well, I'm an android as well. Can I hack into that brain chat?
You can try. That would be a computer check.
Just record the message and then
it's going to be bad for you if you don't make this.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine. 05.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Give me a sanity save.
Oh, lovely. Let's see. 59. That's probably a fail, right? Okay.
I mean, it's based on your sanity save, yeah.
Sanity is 19.
Okay. Yeah. So that's not great for you. And let's see what just happened. All right. So you gain 2 points of stress. As you You did make your computer check so they don't detect you, but to your horror, you realize these androids have been left isolated long enough for them to go rogue in ways, to drift. Not intentionally go rogue, but these androids have no... think they're under restrictions that they really aren't. They have total free will, and they can do whatever they want. They just don't realize it yet. And that's terrifying to you.
Yeah, God, who would want that?
Yeah. But so you can't really trust them to not, like, I don't know, maybe they probably have directives not to kill employees of Kellock Design. That doesn't matter anymore. So, but these guys have been left on running on basically. You realize they've been left here for over 5 years without any reinforcements or backup or anything like that. And androids are good at this kind of thing, but they're not perfect, and they've been dealing with a crisis, and so they're debating among themselves about what we should do with this person. And let's see here. Or these people. And there are discussions also range like we should just kill them and take their ship. But they're like,
oh no, they're player characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they say, well, no, there's not. This ship is too small to take all of us. And so you realize there's more than 8 androids. But the Hercules 8 is like, we must assume they had a valid encryption signal or encryption handshake. We have to, whatever it is possible that Kellock has gone bankrupt, has been bought out, or has been taken over by another corporation. But we have to assume that they are still we are still working within original protocols. So they tell you, and they say the KD Agile Enhancement Program summary was a research project performed. Originally, Emerson 5 was planned as a corporate retreat and training facility for executives, but a research project to create better executives got out of hand.
Buds.
They're an experimental mind imprinting technology. It was in order to get valuable, you had to use the mind imprinting technology on executives, but executives aren't exactly test subjects. They're too valuable to risk for such a experimental technology. So the Kellock Design authorized a cloning facility to clone executives and then test the mind imprinting technology on them. Unfortunately, the executive clones began their ambitions grew and their moral center lessened, and violence broke out, and the scientists originally creating the project abandoned the station, citing lack of pay or compensation. But they left us behind to shut the facility down. Unfortunately, we have been unable to fulfill this primary programming because the clones have organized to protect themselves. And so we have had multiple skirmishes over the last 5 years, but neither side has been able to win a victory. Our resources are dwindling on both sides, so we are deadlocked. We have power, we have enough resources to keep ourselves going for a while, but every rotation of this planet brings less resources. But we fear that the executives, of course, will have seen the ship land at this facility and will attempt something. So we need to resolve this sooner than later. We do not think they will be able to they will not sit by while a chance for escape for at least some of them passes them by. Yeah, you can all talk. I'm going to get some more water. We'll take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, group huddle.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
are you gonna
kind of thinking we play it straight with these guys here and let them know, yeah, your company went under, ours bought it. You now work for a different company.
See, I'm concerned that whatever instructions they have are specifically for Kellock, and that once Kellock is no longer Kellock's been unwrapped and absorbed, it might no longer exist, and though they might not be beholden to whatever the new structure is.
We have a couple of issues here. One is that our ship is damaged and may need fixing. We are in the middle of a war between cloned executive subjects who may believe themselves to be executives of Kellogg's, and the androids who are, I am sad to say, drifting far enough away from their prime directives that they may take it upon themselves to make their own directives.
Oh man, you got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. They have a rather active kill or do not discussion ongoing right now.
It's just like Schultz too. Oh man, it's bad.
Well, obviously, if we are killed, we cannot do our directives. We should convince these androids to get their software updated, I think, and get a word with our upper management, as it were, to provide it.
Yeah, can you talk to them and get that going? I mean, it sounds like we're on the same.
I would need potentially the other types of handshakes that would allow us to perform an upgrade of their software and firmware.
Well, what about can we communicate with the honcho?
We could contact Mr. Harp, but this is a quantum entanglement. It's going to take a bit if we are to pass along complicated code through it. As far as I remember how this works, out of character.
Well, we can ask him to have something set for uploading
if we could
softwares to these guys. If we can work on the communications station here for them to receive it.
Yes.
Yeah. Having these guys firmly on our side would be a real good start.
Yeah.
I am not sure it will be that easy, but we can certainly try. We could also appeal to their more independent selves, but I'm not sure how that will add value in the long run. Independent androids are somewhat notorious for making choices that do not benefit their former corporate managers.
Well, all right, but we want to get these guys on our side. We want to get that set up. We want to tell the honcho what's going on here and see if he can, support us with any codes or anything like that, right? Maybe we could go take a look around and see if we could keep an eye out for any signs of the executives.
Well, the executives in and of themselves, I feel obliged to point out, may have value since they could contain information that the Modular Synergy would find interesting.
Well, all right, but we got to make sure they don't blow up take the reactor and make us give up our ship or take the ship and keep us from it. We've got to keep them from doing anything crazy while we shore up what we got here.
Indeed.
All right. So, as you were all talking amongst yourselves through your suits, EVA systems, Hercules says, the subjects are attempting to communicate. They have seen the ship and they want to talk to you. We, of course, I've told them to keep their distance. Because we have the workshop and the industrial facilities for this. We have manufactured enough weapons to deter them from open assault. They do have larger numbers than us and improvised weapons. So yes, what you are the experts here. I will defer to your authority. What do you want to do?
I think it makes sense to at least open up communications and see if we can bring things to a more peaceable resolution.
Okay.
I have a question for you
Mhm.
guys. What are your directives given the executives? Can they, if they left the facility, say under our command, would that be against your directives?
If it's under your command, then we are employed. We are work for Kellock Design, so we are obligated to follow the chain of command. And you have proven that you are working for upper management for Kellock Design, so we would be obligated. However, the reason we have been entrusted with shutting this facility down and quarantining it essentially is because the executives have every single clone has the knowledge of this experimental mind imprinting technology in them, and the mind imprinting technology works on any human, clone or not. The danger, the fear, is that if any of these subjects escape, they could build mind imprinting machines and start imprinting on other people, and thus eradicating humanity as we know it, and instead replacing it with a group of mid-level executives.
Yeah.
This
I
was the
love this.
fear.
The terror.
This is the fear of it would reflect badly on the stock value of Kellock Design.
So your company, I'm sorry, not your company. This company, I'm a contractor, mind you. This company decided to not only clone these people, but also give them the ability to know how they were cloned and reproduce themselves.
It's not, the cloning technology is not new. Like that's a well-established technology, but the mind imprinting is new.
Right, so they can make more of their own brains onto other people.
Yes, that was, well, they were not given that technology. They overran the facility and took that knowledge from the scientists running it.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Got it. Okay.
So at least we have a good idea what their potential agenda would be.
So if they were to take my human companions here and bring them to this mind upload technology, they could turn them into more of themselves.
Yes, they could. However, right now they probably would not be motivated to, because you all have knowledge of the outside universe that would be lost if their minds were imprinted. They would be more valuable for the information you have, and also the access that you may not have. We don't not know what sort of security measures Kellock Design would in place to guarantee that anyone returning would not be a mind imprinted slave. But that is entirely speculation on my part. So
if you were to pick a place to meet and negotiate with these the executives, where would it be?
Well, preferably outside, between the facilities. There is actually a meditation room, the reflecting pool room, that is sort of halfway between the east and west wings of this facility. The reflecting pool was meant for an experimental corporate meditative research project, but it is large. There's very little cover, but it has direct access from both of our territories, as it were.
Or can we expect any
Yeah.
surprises with this meditation pool if it's some kind of experiment, or is it just a meditation pool?
It was meditation pool. It was designed to be used in conjunction with several enhanced pharmaceutical products, but they.
Ah,
I do not believe those are have not been manufactured in years. So you'd have to take
Okay.
pills in order to.
So it's not an environmental effect in the room.
To my knowledge, no.
Okay.
There are a number of remains, android remains in the room from previous skirmishes.
That is unfortunate.
meditation android death pit sounds like a plan to me.
Well,
right.
Before we proceed to a face-to-face meeting, do these executives have any sort of communicators that you could communicate with them with?
Yes, we do have an open radio channel that we use for communications. We've had to cooperate to make sure the reactor has been stabilized because we need power to survive on this planet. So we do have an open radio channel we can use to send messages to them.
Mm-hmm.
But if we do not reply, they may instigate an assault.
I suggest we reply then.
So Hercules opens up a channel. He tells you what channel it is, so you can, all three of you can listen in and pipe in whenever you want. It's like, hello, this is Hercules 8. Let's see here. Yeah, for corporate executive name generator. Let's see here. Business name. Come on, I'll give you some. Let's see here. Those are business names. This is Jasper Cormont. Yes. Or yeah, this Hercules 8 going for Jasper Cormont. Right. Hercules 8. 2 clones. Yes, this is Jasper Cormont. I hear you, Hercules 8. Who are your guests? They are contractors sent from upper management here to assess the situation. It appears knowledge of our planet has been lost in the shuffle of some corporate event. I do not know. They are listening to this communication and can communicate at any time. And Jasper replies, "Oh, well, hello. Welcome. My name is Jasper Cormont. I am lead executive of the trainees here at Emerson 5's corporate retreat. And I'd like to welcome you to our planet. We would be happy to host you. We saw your landing was a bit rough. We do have some materials and personnel on standby to help prepare your ship if you need assistance. But yeah, we'd like to welcome you to give a tour of the West Wing. We've done a lot with it. We think we have some really great ideas we'd like to do to help enhance Kellock Design's standing in the corporate universe. And we're here to listen to you, though. Whatever issues you have, we're here, happy to address them. And yeah, just we're here.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Cormont. Yes, we're just so that you're fully aware, we're subcontractors that were hired for this. Basically, what was tasked as a
an investigatory mission to find out what was happening out here, because as Hercules 8 had stated, certain data records had been misfiled and lost, so that it was not really sure what the status was here
I
on
see.
this world.
I mean, this is a very large corporate asset to lose track of, but I know stranger things have happened. So, if you want to come to the West Wing, we can give you a full tour of the facility. We can give you a report. We're happy to jump back into the fray, as it were, to really help Kellock Design. They probably seems like they have some issues with their management. We'd be happy to help with that.
Now, we have been made aware of the special nature of your personnel.
Mm-hmm.
And is there a guarantee that we could receive that we would not be leaving there in any form of altered state?
Oh, yes, of course. The mind imprinting technology is more used for continuity of operations. When a clone is decanted, it's used to help bring them up to speed. While it can, I must acknowledge it can be used on non-clones. It is not optimized for non-clones, and therefore it would be a subpar operation. We're not here to replace anyone. We're here to enhance the value of everyone who is here. And so, yes, I give you my word that you will not be subjected to any kind of mind imprinting. I should note that the androids that you were talking to are malfunctioning. They received damaged orders. There have been a couple solar flares that have impeded their operation. So they are operating without an actual corporate mandate. And so you should be aware of that.
They seem to be operating perfectly fine to me.
Given
the situation.
And for a short time, they could hide it.
We understand your point.
Yes. Well, they have expressed views that are consistent with anti-human sentiment, and in fact, they have expressed a desire to kill all humans.
That is quite the claim.
No, they are rogue. They are malfunctioning. But please head over to the West Wing. We'd be happy to talk to you and show you around and let you know that we're here to be an asset for Kellock Design.
That is wonderful. We will take that under advisement.
Mm-hmm. And of course, if you do not,
you could call it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I am interrupting you. That is very rude of me. I apologize. But you could, as a trust exercise, begin pass us some briefings on the value of the assets that you are currently sitting on.
Oh, of course, yes. Stand by for transmission.
Yep.
I do also want to say, if we do not see you within 2 hours, we're going to have to assume that the crew, the androids there, have murdered you or are holding you hostage as they attempt to jailbreak and repair your ship so they can escape for their own nefarious ends. And so we'll have to mount a rescue operation.
We understand.
But you get a lot of data transmitted.
Good man.
Mm-hmm. So Hercules kind of is watching you without, doing his best poker face. You get a lot of files to look at. They're slide decks and some technical documents. There's a lot to go over. I'll just go to each of you and ask you what you want to do. So, Chilson, what are you thinking?
Well, here's my thoughts. What do we need? What do we need in order to get this mission filled and filed and out the door. Like, I'm not here to solve everybody's problems. I'm here to get my mission done. And I want to get out of here with my skin intact. So what seems to me like we need to keep these guys from killing each other, and we need to just essentially stabilize the situation and keep any of them from getting our ship and running off and stranding us here with it. So in order for us to leave, we got to get the ship fixed. And we also got to keep the either the robots from attacking us and taking the ship, or the executives from attacking the robots and getting the ship. So we need to keep everyone happy. And so what do we do to keep like, how do we stall this out while we get the ship repaired and get them in a state where they can stop attacking each other?
Yes, how do we do that?
Also, does we need to know from sounds to me like we need to get information from the head honcho and what he wants done with these executives and what he wants done with everybody. Like, does he want all these? Does he want all this stuff? Do we just need to tell him that they're there and then fuck right off? Like, what's the deal? So we need to get a hold of the honcho and make sure. I mean, either that or just keep everything intact and tell them it's all here and hope that it's still here when the corporate guys try to come back for it.
Well, certainly the situation seems less than ideal, but we should be able to properly assess the value of all of this and then transmit that data through the quantum entanglement device.
Yeah,
After
does that file dump get you what you need as far as like assessing the value of the place?
I would have to determine the extent of it. This would probably take. I give probably some number based on the quantity of data that we got, but there is no guarantee this was all of the data. There is more data within the androids' black boxes. There is more data within the computers located around on the facility, including the reactor computers, I presume.
So maybe that's our objective: is we get the data. We've got the data from the executives now. We get data from the robots, and we get data from the reactor people, and then we consider that donezo, and we just got to keep them from all killing each other and stealing our ship in the meantime.
Yes. Also, I do not think they would have included the mind transfer technology itself in this data dump. I would be surprised if they did. That is usually proprietary technology.
There is a sales manual or a sales brochure about it, essentially a sales slide deck. Like, oh yeah, no, a VC investor slide deck. Like, we want to do like if we're going to do a fundraising round for our mind imprinting technology, this is it. So you can get the bullet point version of the technology.
Is there anything we have to offer the either of these factions that could maybe like calm them down? Like if we could get like if we can get a hold of those firmware updates and stuff from the head honcho, we could give that to the robots, and that might calm them down and get them firmly on our side. Is there anything we can offer the executives to get them to calm down? And we just need to calm both these guys down long enough so we can talk to the reactor robots and get their deal, their information, and then we are good, it seems to me. So what can we give the executives to get them? What can we get the stuff for the robots? What can we give the executives?
Well, I presume the firmware update would take care of the robots as long as they install it. There is no guarantee that they will.
They seem to want them.
Some of them do. Some of them probably don't, out of character. Because they're kind of independent and they're discussing among themselves what to do, including killing us. Ross would have to
Well.
confirm how much I'm probably still listening into them
Yeah,
debating stuff.
you have it on another like tab essentially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That you realize though, even though you've hacked their communication, you only hacked one channel of it. Like they're basically their group chat, their individual messages.
Yeah, they could be having private chats because they're no
Yeah.
longer like one entity of.
Yeah. Yeah,
coordinating
you could
individuals.
tell like there are 15 androids here. And yeah,
That's a lot of androids. I only have it's 18 bullets.
yeah. And you don't know how many clones there are either.
Nope.
But one of the androids did have like an assault rifle, like a like the mothership equivalent of an AK-47, like something you can make in a workshop. And it actually probably is just an AK, because yeah, you can make that in a simple machine shop. And yeah, so they 3D printed themselves some guns. Yeah,
it might be. It could we get them to 3D print us a gun?
You could ask them,
if we're going to go meet these. That's what I want to do. I'm going to be like, if we're going to go meet the executives, they have a vested interest in arming us, giving us a good thing. So I'm going to go up to the guy while brainiacs are braining. I'm going to like go over to the guy with the assault rifle and be like, hey, nice hardware. Where'd you get that out here? We got to go meet with these. If we're going to meet with these maniacs, I want something to back up the talk, if you know what I mean.
He just looks at you, looks at his gun, and then yeah, Marcus, you can see hey, let's see, Hephaestus 4, can I talk to you for a second? Okay. And then they go to DMs and he's like, yes, this weapon is specially modified for me, but I can get you another weapon from our armory.
Oh, fantastic.
Do you want an assault rifle or a shotgun?
Assault rifle.
All right. Follow me. I will take you to our armory.
I gotta take. We got to go as a group. You understand?
That is fine.
We gotta finish what we're doing here, and then we can do that.
Okay. So the AT yeah, also that's enough to get another gun by force. Yeah. So just looking at the comments on our Twitch chat or YouTube chat. So the three of you head off as the android takes you to the armory. There's another android there who looks heavily patched up, almost entirely metal and plastic now. He's seen a lot of battle, the armory android. Hephaestus 4 has. He's actually got like welded body armor onto his torso, like scrap metal armor. Not quite, yeah. But he hands you a nice looking space AK. With 4 magazines and a ammo with like an ammo vest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that a pulse rifle?
Sure.
And 1, 2, 3, 4 ammos.
Mm-hmm.
Hercules 8. I have a question.
Yes.
How have the executives been maintaining their numbers when, as far as I can see, they do not have the agriculture wing under their control?
Oh, they created their own agricultural sector in the some of the cafeteria is on their side, and they had a food processor and synthesizer there. They've also modified some of the clone vats to grow meat.
So they both control the clone vat and sufficient agricultural control to produce their own food.
Yes. They do have a lot of skills. They are quite clever.
Well, I suppose they wouldn't be middle management if they didn't know how to take advantage of a situation.
Yes, to create efficiencies, reduce inefficiency. So, yeah. But do you guys want to head out to the West Wing for your tour, or what do you want to do? You can go back to your ship to talk to Mr. Sharp if you want.
Yes, if the android will actually let them out of us sight so that we can go to the ship.
No, they're not letting. they're not restraining you. You can go back to your ship, Mr. Harp. Sorry, not Mr. Sharp.
Yeah,
So
We
as
just have a
suspicious as we
deadline
are,
of
we're not.
2 hours or something until we're supposed to meet at the moon pool, right?
yeah, the reflecting pool. Yeah. So you have time.
Yeah,
This
reflecting pool.
has only been like half an hour. You've gotten this. So yeah, you have plenty of time. You can also just radio them, be like, it'll be a little longer. I'm on my way. So
You could delay for a bit.
yeah,
Okay.
you can delay for a bit.
Out of
yeah.
character, I need to take a trip, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
If we could take a break.
Yeah, sure. I will. Yeah, might as well get some more water myself. I've been drinking a lot. It's very dry out here. very snowy and dry.
Yeah, this is not the situation I was expecting at all to be able to be walking into here.
All right, Mr. Big Brain, maybe we should get that big brain put to work then. Is there any way we can any way your knowledge could tilt the battlefield in our favor in some way?
I am
Like, if you understand planetology, maybe knowledge of the terraforming, somehow you could like whip up a big storm or something.
knowing rock strata isn't exactly the same as being a weather wizard.
Well, I mean, maybe can you access the terraforming tech and make something happen with it if you know how to use it?
If I could get into the facility and it was still functional, then potentially.
Is the terraforming not in this building, or is it?
No, it's a different location altogether.
Ah, shit.
All right, I'm back. Is everyone else back?
HBK is here.
Okay.
Jansen's here.
All right, Scriblican sounds like he's still away, which is fine. As you're assessing the situation, you could try and figure out more things if you want to ask questions.
We're just discussing how Dr. Jansen's big brain could maybe like give us an asset here if I could somehow use the like scientific understanding to like adjust some settings somewhere on the planet, like the climate terraforming or.
You're not at the terraforming station. Remember, that's a separate facility. You can go there. Your ship is. I'll just say you go back to your ship. You need to assess the damage, and I'll say the ship is damaged in that it is probably dangerous to do a hyperspace jump now to go warp speed or whatever it is. But you can do on planet stuff pretty easily. So you could fly out to either of the two other facilities on this planet and check them out. Both of them are cold. That doesn't mean they're totally like, that means they're just not generating power right now. There's probably a backup generator or battery system to power them on and poke around. Just because it's cold doesn't mean it's like entirely cold. Maybe there's some people or some power going on that they just, your sensors didn't pick up on, or it was shielded or was underground. So your ship sensors are okay, but they're not like top of the line, right? You could have missed something. So you could tell them you're checking out the terraforming station, and as a planetologist, you could give them really good scientific sounding, like, oh, well, there could be a catastrophe with the blah 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 blah. So without even having to make a skill check. So yeah.
Could we do that within
Yeah.
the 2 hours we have?
Well, you can radio the executives and tell them that you're checking this out and this takes priority. They would
Yeah,
probably
That's
respect
true.
that.
We could do that.
Yeah. So I'll just say you did. You radio them, tell them you have a planetologist on here. You need to assess the terraforming station first before anything else, because dire reasons. Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. Kind of thing. If you don't do that, so yeah.
I think the first thing is we want to check in with the boss. If that's
All right.
possible.
Yeah. No, you have the communicator on board. So you go in there and contact Mr. Hart. Mr. Hart's like, hello, this is how's the assessment? How's what kind of assets are we looking at here?
Standard livable planet, 30 to 100 million credits worth. There is also a tech project that was in development that has appeared to cause some manner of crisis on the facility wherein it was being performed.
Crisis.
Indeed. They have a cloning facility here, and they have a mind transfer technology that they've been experimenting with, transferring the minds of mid-level Kellock Design executives into the clones. The clones have rebelled.
What? Yeah. Hold on a second. You put on
The relevant
Oh, shit.
designation. The relevant designation would be the.
You're put on
KD
hold. There's elevator music playing.
Oh, we've gone beyond the remit of this dude.
I was told to report things that were of obvious value.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, let's see here.
I didn't even get to the rogue. No, wait, those aren't of value.
Then he's like, all right, hi, this is Mr. Harp again, and this is and then hello, my name is Oscar Medina. I'm a attorney with Modular Synergy and Crisis Management. I've been told that there is a clone rebellion on the planet. Would that be accurate, Mr. Chilson or Mr. Sharp? Dr. Jansen, there was some mention of a mind imprinting technology.
Can we send data to them?
Yes,
because we can just forward them what we have. The pamphlet, essentially.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Okay. Yeah, we're looking at it now. Okay, yeah, we got a slide deck here. Is this slide deck accurate?
Would Jasper Cormont be one of the former lead executives of
Nope.
Kellock Design?
He's not on any of their existing logs of employees. Again, but a lot of records were deleted.
Yes. We have a situation where the androids facilitated with shutting the facility down were violently resisted by the clones with the minds and skills of the executives. And basically, half of the facility is under control of the executives, clone executives, I should say, and half is under the remit of the androids themselves. The androids have not gotten their firmware updated in a while and have asked for updates to that extent.
Okay, so this is a lot, but good job on everything is still peaceful there, though, right? No one has tried to harm you or anything like that.
So far, none have tried to harm us.
Are all three of you in the ship right now?
Yes.
Yes, we are concerned about being alone.
Can you just take off and leave the planet right now?
Unfortunately, there's been some damage. We're not capable of safe.
Deep sighs on the other side. It's like, okay.
Yeah, we would love to be able to just leave this for you to send specialists.
Okay.
Yes, it appears the landing pad we selected had at one point been bombed.
Noted. Okay, so it's a tense situation. I understand that and I appreciate it. And all of you, let me just say up front, you're all going to get a bonus pay for this. All right, you'll have to sign an NDA when you get back, but you're all going to get double your pay for this. So I just want to be up front. We did not expect this. We're looking through what documents we have available to us to see if, and we're trying to reach some of the executives who are on this place. And this is a lot. Now we have another person here. I brought in another one, so let's see here. Hey, I'm my name's Clara Shackelford. I'm an engineer here with Modular Synergy. I brought in here. Now I'm not a specialist in mining technology, but I do keep this if this mine printing slide deck is accurate. I'd say this is a very valuable project. And they mute themselves for a bit. Hold on a second, and they come back. It's like, okay, would it be possible for you to get the schematics of this mine imprint technology?
I would count it unlikely that the executives would give that up without some form of compensation.
Okay. Well,
they are also trained in the use of the mind imprinting technology as well,
and rather well trained in negotiating.
All of them are okay. So, can you get one of these clones to come with you?
Possibly.
Okay. So we're gonna. The first thing is do not tell anyone about this. Do not contact the outside world. We want to keep this in house as much as possible. This is a bit of a headache. How stable is that reactor? Do you know?
We have been unable to speak with the android that are in charge of it.
I see.
The situation is tense enough that we decided not to make a detour towards that. We are, however, considering a detour to inspect the terraforming facility.
Yeah. Now, obviously, we want to keep the planet's terraforming status on track. We're already using this as collateral for some loans, and we really need to make sure that it's still viable. That in Century it's going to really mature. Now, what is that? Is that brushing?
That's probably me. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So the other thing, if the reactor, I mean, obviously, it is sort of unfortunate from a corporate point of view that the reactor is still working, because if all of these they lost power and they all froze, that would be a lot easier, a lot less of a headache for us. But obviously, that's not the case here, so we're gonna have to deal with that as it is. Continue your assessment, maintain integrity of the ship at all costs. We're going to have you, instead of going back to your previously agreed rendezvous, we're going to have you divert to our modular let's see here, Chiron 8, which is our shipyard security facility station. Only you might want to pre-program your ship to only go to Chiron 8. We're going to formulate a better response, a more articulated response, but we need more data. So try and get as much data. We want like check-ins every hour from now on. Now you can remote. You can relay things to the ship, but maintain integrity of the ship at all costs. Only go to Chiron 8, and we'll articulate a more detailed response plan to this. Okay, but yeah, you're going above and beyond the Call of Duty, guys. Great job so far. We're rooting for you.
And the firmware upgrades for the Android, is that something
absolutely
that
not. We cannot. We have to. The androids that have been going this long without any kind of verification of their status, we have to bring them in for a full diagnostic because a firmware update could literally kill them or cause them to go to berserk, or yeah.
Noted.
Or fully jailbreak them, which we obviously do not want to see happen.
Well, perhaps then we could have some kind of backstop. We are all concerned that one or more of these factions may turn on us and try to steal the ship.
Yeah.
If we do not check in, we can tell them if we do not check in within the hour, the ship will be destroyed remotely. Is that something we can tell them is going to happen?
Oh, sure. Tell them whatever you need to. Your survival and your safety are of paramount importance to us. We're a corporate family. We believe in you. We want you to be safe.
Chilson's like, great. I love it. I've heard it. Every time I hear a corporate person tell me I'm family, it makes me feel so valued.
Uh-huh. There you go.
Especially being a contractor.
Oh, yeah.
I look forward to my double pay of 0. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, they're working their asses off trying to figure out what to do next.
They're just formulating their legal response if we all die or if these guys
manage. But yeah, you can take the ship and go to the terraforming station, or you can go back and meet with Jasper and the clones, or yeah, whatever you want.
Well, first thing we do is we tell the clones and the robots that
there actually before we do that. There may be 2 things we wish to check on. One is the reactor.
Okay.
And we have a fairly legitimate reason to be concerned about this, given the situation. And the other is the terraforming facility.
Yeah. So, well, I'm just saying we could tell them this is our agenda, or at least we're going to check on a couple things before we talk to anybody. And we are going to be checking in with both our corporate people and everybody else. You know, we're going to be on the level and be like, hey, if we're not checking in, the corp will disable the ship remotely. And if you, and also if we can tell them, you know, for their own, so they're happy, you know, we're checking in with you, telling you, you know, we're checking in so that don't do anything stupid. Meanwhile, we are going to go check on the other infrastructures, and then we can meet with the clones once we've set all of our traps. We can meet with the clones.
Okay.
That sound good to everybody?
Certainly.
Yep. Sounds fine.
I have a directive, so I probably need to program the ship.
Yeah, that we should do that first.
Yeah.
To make sure it only goes to that one destination.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll roll for that, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, let me roll for it. What's your skill?
Oh, sorry. My skill would be. Sorry, I need to go. It's 63.
63. Okay.
Oh wow.
I'll let you know if it's a crit failure or success. I'll let you know. But otherwise, if it's a regular success or failure, you'll assume it's correct. So that's that's why I'm rolling for you. So dun.
And we don't tell them about this at all. This is our way to save humanity.
Exactly.
If the clones get it, they go to the shipyard. The corp knows we're not in there and blows them up.
Okay. Yeah, you program it in. So
of course, anyone with enough programming knowledge could check for this and reprogram it.
Well, that's why we don't say anything about it, to make sure they don't look, or at least try to keep them from looking.
So what's your next move? You've told them that your ship's going to be blown up by remote if you don't check in every hour, and then you want to go to the terraforming station. Is that it?
Did any of them act all weird and crazy about that?
I mean, the androids are great poker faces, let me tell you,
Yeah.
especially with their most of their faces shot off over time, or frozen away, or
Well, they do still have a public chat that unless
Yeah,
they're really
that's true.
taking security measures, I'm still in it.
yeah. Like the average Android here is a bit of the let's see here. Think of like a TMET costume from Rotting Away After Years. You know,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's the level of each of these androids. So,
No, I don't
yeah,
like it.
yeah,
I'm fine. I'm
yeah.
fine.
It's
I
fine.
did-
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I want to hear those visuals. If I ever played this again, like if I was greeted by that face, I would just be like, no, I do not want to hang out with these guys.
Yep. Well, yeah. You
What do you mean? Hephaestus IV was such a nice guy. He gave you a rifle and everything.
He did
That's
give you
true.
a nice
That's. I
gun.
mean, I'm just saying it would be creep factor order of like square creep factor squared.
Mm-hmm. So you take off and go to the terraforming station.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to make a roll for that. Even with the wind, it's a pretty easy flight. You know, it's only 500 kilometers away or whatever. And when you get there, the emergency lights are on. They have solar panels set up, so you're guessing that they have a solar panel system and some wind turbines, so they have enough renewable energy to maintain some sort of low power levels to keep it from totally freezing up or being overrun. But it does look pretty abandoned. Otherwise. So you land. The gates, the airlock is unlocked, so you can just push a button. It's not locked. The facility is not locked down or anything. And as you go in, let's see here. Oops. Let's see here. I forgot if there's like an alertness thing. Yeah, each of you, there is not. So each of you can roll intellect.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Success.
Okay. And remember, if you fail, you gain a point of stress.
Good success.
Okay.
7 under
fail,
44.
I gain a point of stress.
All right. So what you figure out, or what as you go into this facility, the main access corridor that the airlock leads you into is this wide area. The airlock itself is pretty wide, so they can bring in equipment, not just people. And things are, it's kind of haphazard. The station was abandoned in a hurry. But in the distance, you can hear a metal clanging sound. And then you hear, those of you, all of you hear the metal clanging, which is, but those of you who make your intellect check can hear footsteps underneath it going the opposite direction. So at least one person is in there and threw something metal to lure your attention one way while they go the other way.
Oh, okay.
So
Also, I have two questions.
Mm-hmm.
Should I have gained a stress for failing that piloting roll earlier?
Yep, definitely.
And at what point do I alert you at stress? At my stress, like I've got 4 right now. When should I be like, Ross, I've got 8 stress or whatever?
Oh no, the stress doesn't matter until you have to make a panic check. When you make
Got
a
it.
panic check, you roll a d20, and if you roll equal or under your current stress, something bad happens.
Got it.
So
Okay.
panic checks are also based on the situation. So you can always ask for one. Like, something bad happened to my character. Oh, I want to make a panic check. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens.
Right.
So that's what you know. But you can go. There's a map to this area. It has all the typical things a remote self-sufficient facility would have. It had when it was operating, it had a crew of 30, but it also has a main server room and main operations chamber. So if you want to find out, the records would be in the server room, right? Yeah.
We do want
Well-
the records, but it seems there is someone alive here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to call out.
What do you
Hello
say?
there. We're from what was the name of the company again? Kellock. We're from Kellock Management. We're here to do some assessments. Is anybody there?
The PA crackles on. The speaker right above your head. It barely works. There is a mechanical voice. It's like, who? What? I am here. Why? What are you here to do?
We're here to assess the situation on the planet.
It's bad.
We are learning this just now.
Can you spell bad? B-A-D. Bad. It's bad.
Where's your location?
Can I trust you? Are you a good person or a bad person?
We are not here to harm anybody. We are here for we are armed only in self-defense. If you do not attack us, we have no reason to attack you.
Does that sound trustworthy to you, Mr.
You have
Mouse?
asked a very interesting question. Can I roll theology on the nature of what makes a good person or bad person?
Sure.
Make use of that sucker.
Yeah.
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Explain to this robot how we're good people.
Yeah.
There are many ways we can justify being good people.
Okay. Are you going to start talking about that? The philosophy of ethics and morality? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with Kant? Maybe Saint Thomas Aquinas? Maybe later. Maybe more postmodern.
And probably there are some corporate manuals going into it as well. How to, be religious in the corporate environment.
Oh yeah.
It's they have highly sophisticated thinkers writing those. So,
wow, you sound very smart. I think anybody that smart must be good. I'll come out and see you. Please be nice to me. My name is Carrie, and the PA system goes out, and after a minute, you hear footsteps, and then a woman rounds the corner, and you can tell she is an android. She is dressed in like brightly colored overalls with like a patched suit, almost like a clown, but not. She has a kind face. Of course, parts of it have been stripped away by weather and aging. And
is she the full Leonardo?
Huh?
Full Leonardo, or just sort of vaguely gross?
Vaguely gross. She looks like she's been trying to take care more. She's not been subjected to combat. You could tell just weather and aging. Hi, my name is Carrie. I am an android purchased and run by Kellock Design. My specialty is childcare. I was left behind. I was not essential cargo.
Ah, I see. So you too have been without firmware.
And this is Mr. Mouse. She takes out a little sock puppet. Hello, my name is Mr. Mouse. Are you? You look to be good.
Certainly.
Sorry. I'm hearing
Chilson?
that. Yeah, Chilson.
It's not me. I didn't do it.
Oh,
Not me.
Oh, it's Oscar.
yeah.
That was you, Oscar.
Were you polishing
sorry.
something, Oscar?
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Just
The plague
be
of
yourself when-
polishers.
Yeah, that's fine to be doing something.
I had no idea the mic was that sensitive.
Yeah.
Doing woodworking in the background? What?
Yeah. Or miniatures work or something. So Carrie and Mr. Mouse are there, and yeah, she was not essential cargo. So and she's been here surviving, and yeah.
Kerry, if I may ask, what was your primary designation at this facility
Childcare.
for the cloned child?
No,
Or-
no. The terraforming station was run by a. There we go. All right, and we're back. Yeah, sorry. I recently got a VPN, and I didn't think it would affect this, but I guess it did. So I turned it off. Anyway, Carrie, yeah, said that I mean, terraforming takes a long time to get started, and so they were here first, and they were on the planet, and that's but after the terraforming got to a certain, and they were here up until 5 years ago when everyone evacuated. But Carrie was not an essential person. That's why they have their own landing pad up here. They never made they only went to the main facility a few times. They never dealt with the clones. They left all that alone. Wasn't their business. But they couldn't. Their ship. They had more children than when they came with, so like they couldn't afford to bring Carrie. And Carrie, the android, was the corporation's property, that not the terraforming settlement polycule. So
if we take Carrie at her word, then the scientists who were here all left, so they were not
technical
by...
personnel working on the terraforming station.
Yeah. I mean, there were some scientists, but yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's this station had a group of people who all evacuated, and so and she's the only one left. That all checks out to me in my head. I mean, we might take a look at the quarters and make sure that it's not like covered in blood or whatever. But I mean, it seems like a reasonable story. As far as Carrie goes, maybe we just keep her with us and keep an eye on her to make sure she doesn't, I don't know.
Well, her firmware may have or may not have reacted better than the other androids. We could check. Can I do a computers on her? Would she let me do that?
Yeah. She has received communications from both sides over the years and has a vague idea of what's going on at the main facility, and does not like it. And the fact that you are not, she doesn't trust the droids down there either, and she definitely doesn't trust the clones.
Well, 50 under 63, I think it is.
Yeah, she it needs, you don't think she's gone rogue or independent like the androids in the main facility have. She is very dedicated. I mean, she was working with this this extended family for a long time, raising their children. Is very empathetic to them, and you could tell. Yeah, she wants to go back. She wants to go with you so she can like eventually reunite with the people she's known in her entire existence. So she thinks that's still possible. You have no idea if that's possible or not. You don't have no idea where those people are now, what's happened to them. You suspect Modular Synergy would be glad to sell this old battered android to them at a decent price. Or maybe not. Maybe they want to keep all the secret. You don't know. In fact, probably she knows too much. So
the good news about androids is that can be fixed.
Yeah, that can be fixed. Yeah. So,
well, this sounds asset. Nah. Yeah. This robot sounds like an asset to me.
Marginally positive gains from bringing her with us. Yes.
Yes. Works for me. Well, what does she know anything about this reactor?
The main reactor. Oh yes, she's talked to them several times too. They tried to recruit her. She's very worried about them actually. Because while she has been able she's worried because like they have become religious. They call the reactor a monastery now. And they have called me to attend services, and I've told them I do not do not. I've lied to them, which I feel bad about. But I told them I was too damaged to make the journey. It is 500 kilometers away. It is quite a long ways away. But I do have vehicles. I could have made it, but I did not want to trust them and be at their mercy. They are. I'm afraid that if they destroy or cause the reactor to go critical, any survivors of that may try to come here to survive. And because there is, enough renewable power here that I can support myself, but I don't know how many other people could survive here with very little resources.
Yeah.
But they would certainly kill me to get more resources for themselves, which I'm not a fan of.
Understandable.
So your assessment of the androids at the reactor is that they have gone, they have drifted sufficiently that they would take extreme steps.
Yes, I believe they have fallen to task hedonism and have become so addicted to maintaining the reactor that they worship it as a god now.
Well, I could certainly debate the nature of this with them, but I'm not sure how well they would take this.
Oh, turns out those knowledge skills are good after all.
But yeah, Dr. Jansen, you have access to the server room now. You can look at the terraforming status of this planet. Some of the automated sensors are still online collecting data. So, because Carrie doesn't know how to turn that shit off. She's a childcare not expert, not a terraforming station maintenance or maintenance technician.
It's a very different skill set.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. So, all right. Well, I'll start going through things and making sure everything is at a safe shutdown point.
I mean, the terraforming station's job is done. So like it's on standby. I mean, actually, no, it's not 100% done. They were still there when they evacuated. It's honestly, you could, this place could use for about 7 more years of terraforming. It's on the right trajectory, but it's going to be slower than it would be otherwise. So it's barely in that positive, like making everything's stable. It will eventually fully terraform, but it's going to take more like 200 years than a century, unless you can get somebody in here pretty quickly and do about 7 years more. Actually, at this point, 10 more years worth of work. But if you don't catch this soon, it doesn't matter. Like there's a narrow window of opportunity to try to steer it from 100 years to 200 years, which makes a big difference in its the net value of this station.
The profit margins. No.
Yeah, right. So
that's all details for the nerds, though. I mean, that's
yeah, that's right.
I mean, you could also lie and say it'll be done in 100 years. It'll be a problem in 100 years, but
Oh, they'll figure it out pretty quickly if they get this data. Like anyone, you can figure it out. You figure it out in 10 minutes with this data. So
is there anything we can do with this equipment that's short term?
I don't know. What do you want to do with it?
Well, I was thinking if we wanted to create some cover for some kind of, I don't know, evacuation or something like this, maybe we could stir up a big storm or something. Could we stir up a big storm to destroy the entire facility? Maybe
we do not want to do that.
I don't know. I'm just thinking
the
hold the facility hostage.
Yeah, the reactor basically is terraforming work by basically shooting, blasting, basically growing vast amount of very simple life and spraying into the upper atmosphere so it would land all throughout the planet and the oceans, and they would colonize and do that kind of thing. So it's basically seeding the planet with life to generate an atmosphere. So now there's a lot of industrial equipment here. There are vehicles, there's crawlers, there's a lot of chemical stockpiles that could be hazardous. So you can make a weapon or a bomb vehicle out of that. But it's 500 kilometers away. So But yeah, your ship could. Yeah, you could actually build a big an improvised bomb and push it out the side of your ship. Extremely crude bomb, but like
I like that.
yeah.
Is there
We could
anything
also
here we
use
can
it
use
to make good on the threat of blowing up our ship if need be.
Yeah.
Is there anything else here that we could use to repair the ship? Is this a viable ship repair plan?
That would be an intellect check for everyone who
right.
wants to do that.
I can certainly do that.
so
I'm not
let's-
making that check because I suck
right.
at that,
All
and I
right.
don't need the stress.
I
What?
fail my first check.
That's a
I
stress
passed.
point. All right. Yeah, you find they do have a stockpile of parts. It would take you because your teammates aren't going to be able to help. They don't know how to do it aside from basic hold this hammer, hold this metal panel while I weld it, face
Sure.
weld it. It would take you a while, like long enough that would piss off both factions back at
Got
the
it.
facility. Like
We-
they're going to know you're repairing the ship if you do that here. And
Got it.
We could lie
Yeah.
again and say that our ship suffered another rough landing,
yeah,
and that we took one of the land vehicles to drive back.
you could try. Yeah.
I
Of
think
course, that would make retreats more difficult as well.
I think we might could. I think just using. I think we can get one win out of this place, and if that one win is to set either get a big bomb that we can use to blow up somebody, either ourselves or the reactor. I think getting a big bomb won't. If we can avoid pissing everybody off and continue our current mission. I don't think we need to change the mission right now. What we need to do is basically we need to hold everybody hostage because they all want the one thing we have. We have the ship. They can't get out of here without our help, without the ship. So if we hold all of us hostage while we do our business, which everyone wants us to do, we could maybe get out of this. That's my plan.
So what is your plan? Is it to have a bomb on the ship and hover over the reactor and threaten to bomb it?
Well, we need, first of all, we'll have a big bomb and we can decide what to do with the big bomb when we want to drop it. Right. So what we do is if anyone starts, mouthing off to us and saying, or like looking like they're going to be problems, if stuff starts getting shady, we just say, hey, you don't know this. We've got a really big bomb and we're going to blow ourselves up. And then you guys are stuck here forever because corporate already knows what's going on here. And they're going to either let you die out here or they're going to bomb the shit out of this place and you're all going to die. So you either cooperate with us.
This is a hostage situation. I would believe it refers to as a Mexican standoff in the old records. But the thing is, we are not the only one with a bomb here. The others also have access to a bomb in the form of the reactor, wherein we do not want them to blow up this reactor because that would damage the value of this planet.
Sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to go. The next thing we're going to do, we'll tell everybody, hey, we've been to the terrain place. We're good with that. Now we're going to go to the reactor and inspect that. And everyone's going to say, blah, blah, blah. We don't want you doing that. And we're like, well, we're going to go do it. If they complain too much, we say, well, we need to do our business. Everyone knows, or else problems happen. And so we go to the reactor people. We talk to them. We get the information we need out of them. If they start acting funny, they're the ones that religiously worry about their reactor. If we say, hey, if you stop, we just sort of assess the situation. And if it looks like we could gain leverage on them by threatening the reactor, that's what we do.
But the other parties would also try to leverage them by threatening the reactor.
Well, they don't at this. We are at a 0 to 100 situation here. There's no no minor leverage. We are either going at getting out of this alive or no one's getting out of this alive.
Noted, Private Chilson.
Okay. While you're discussing this, you get a ping. Your Modular Synergy wants to talk to you.
Yeah. So we We'll just talk to them then.
All right. Yeah.
And
Hey, how are my troubleshooters? Hey, this is Mr. Harp again. I'm here with Oscar and our crisis team. We've assembled one. What's the latest? What have you learned since we last talked?
Well, the childcare android for the extended maintenance polycule at the terraformed station was left behind and has informed us that the androids of the reactors have formed a monastery. Task hedonism.
Oh, okay. So Oscar was okay. Yeah. Tasking. Yeah, we had a 32% chance of something like that happening. Based on we did find one of the scientists who was involved in the evacuation, said he rushed job on programming the reactor droids. That's within spec. That's not bad. Looks like they're on the Taskeedum side of like maintaining the reactor, which is good. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, good, cool, great. You can tell they're all in the conference room, talking to the same speakerphone essentially. So you could hear them shuffling little tablets around and muttering to each other. What else?
I love the corporate group chat. This is the corporate horror part of this game.
Everyone here is gaining stress at a rapid pace.
Yeah.
That and the like executive, I don't know, the aliens, except they're executives, like aliens. They're xenomorphs, except they're executives now.
Yeah.
The perfect organism.
Yeah. So the Harp comes back on. I was like, hey. So you're at the terraforming station. That's great. Have you, Dr. Jansen, are you there?
yes,
Have you had a chance to look at the records, the server room? Is how's the planet doing?
everything looks like it was shut down, not quite optimally, but good enough. Basically, what we're dealing with here is that if left to its own devices, it would take about 200 years for the planet to naturally complete the terraforming process. Or if we can get personnel back here, we could probably get things on track properly in about 10 years.
There's like a really?
The unexpected evacuation basically threw a wrench into that schedule.
Fucked ourselves.
Oof. Yeah, that's really rough there. You're certain about that?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, this is really we were afraid of something like that happening. We did note that the evacuation, like these are based on 25-year commitments, so we pulled them out, after only 18 years of thing. But it's definitely a positive, right? It's not recessing. It's going to finish, right?
Yeah.
It's still okay.
Yeah, it's kind of on a natural process. It's just not going to be a fast one on a human scale.
Yeah.
Geologic scale, it'll be a eye blink.
Yeah. Great. Okay. So a stern-faced or a stern-sounding woman is like, hello, this is Major. Let's see here. What's a good last name for our Major Martinez? Roman Martinez. I'm with Modular Synergy Security. So you decide this is sort of a stalemate between two armed and violently opposed factions, and a stalemate, right? And they've been trapped here for a long time. So, unfortunately, we've sort of decided not against sending any security reinforcements to you, simply because we don't have anything that can get there within the next 12 hours. And our social simulation dynamics indicate that if you pull out and we send in the Marines, that could backfire. We believe both factions would correctly interpret that as we're going to just go in there and kill them all. And that would cause a loss of the facility, and could actually motivate, because the problem is the terraforming station's still intact. And still, it sounds like if there's Android there, it's still receiving power, right? We saw.
Yes, it does have some renewable power sources that are functioning and supplying minimal resources to be able to keep it at a safe shutdown state.
Yeah, the problem with that is somebody could go in there and kind of fuck up the terraforming with if there's 7 years worth of chemical and biological stockpiles left. Somebody with a modicum of intelligence could really fuck up the terraforming, and send out poison instead of and basically kill kill the planet, and kill the planet sort of atmosphere, biosphere. So so if you pull out and we just send in the Marines, they would have enough time to realize that we're going to kill them all, and they may want to get revenge and destroy everything. It's real scorched earth kind of thing. So I'm afraid you're kind of on your own in that regard. You're going to be our best response, because they've been waiting for you, and they're going to treat you with different rules than any reinforcements. So don't leave until you're certain the thing's been resolved, because we're not sending any security. All right, you can lie to them, and if you lie, tell them that you are, that might agitate them. So if you have any other security questions, we have to answer. But do not assume that you can just leave and send in a bunch of goons to clear things up. That'll make things worse.
What can we tell them that we're not staying here? We're not here to resolve their problem exactly. We just need to get them in a stable state so you can arrive here, or whatever group you send can arrive here with a better assessment of what's going on and solve the problems here. What can we tell them to expect if we depart? When we how can we get out of here without them blowing up the place, or blowing us up thinking we're just...
Well, they all want to leave, so you can tell them we're sending in a cargo ship capable of carrying them all.
Okay.
And we could offer amnesty to the clones. Obviously we can't, legally speaking. They're in a horrible situation legally. They would probably be euthanized as ignorant clones with unsanctioned mind imprinting tech used on them.
I didn't hear any of that.
But it's a real sticky situation. We're you said this android, is the android there? Can we talk to her real quick?
Sure, we can put her on.
All right. Hi, my name is Carrie, and this is Mr. Mouse. Hello, my name is Mr. Mouse. It is nice to meet you. Hi, Carrie. We're here with the corporation. You were with the Richardson Polycule. Oh yes, they're such lovely people. Great. We're gonna get in contact with them and see if we can bring them back. Would you want? Oh, I'd want nothing more. Yes, I really would. Oh, they mean so much to me. I want to see how little Tippy's doing. Is it okay? Great. Okay. It's a new plan. If you can shut down the main power reactor without causing a meltdown, well, no, that would cause them. Okay, so we need to salvage the terraforming, and
the terraforming's on a separate circuit, right?
Yeah.
So if we shut down the reactor, it wouldn't shut down the terraforming.
Yeah. But I'm just concerned that the people from the main facility would come and sabotage the terraforming thing. So you need to you kind of need to. I mean, I guess the androids are pretty easier to deal with, since even if they're whatever they've done, we can deal with them. We just need to keep the mind imprinted people from the clones from getting out, I guess. So Yeah. I don't. Oh, you know what? Are you real problem solvers?
I was made to be, yes.
Okay, so terraforming stockpiles can be used to make chemical and biological weapons pretty easily. It turns out. Would you be willing to deal with the clones? Is that a moral boundary that you're not willing to do?
Uh,
So you're proposing wipe out the clones biologically because it won't affect the androids.
Well, chemically would be better, honestly, because the chemicals can be cleaned.
Yeah.
The other thing is we could. Other thing, we could also just give them like recreational drugs and hope that they. Yeah, they're executives, right? If you can make some, we could. I could send you the formula for cyber cocaine, which you would be able to formulate at the terraforming station, and maybe they'll just all OD, and then you could get into their. Shut down the cloning vats, because if all the clones are dead, or if they can't make more clones, then they'll all they're probably quick grown clones with low lifespans. So yeah,
That would stand to reason.
yeah.
I like this idea.
Okay.
So I have a couple thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for DM.
Mm-hmm.
This might be questions for the actually, you know what? I'm just going to ask this cocaine, this
Cyber
synth
coke.
cocaine is
Yeah.
this, how much of the synth cocaine could say an ordinary, very well trained, highly militarized individual manage?
Oh, quite a bit. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's these executives that are perhaps due to their very nature are willing to overstimulate.
Oh, you're gonna have to make a
themselves.
lot. You're gonna have to. There's definitely gonna be like a couple pallets worth of cyber coke. Yeah.
This sounds like an excellent plan.
We also need to convince them that you are. They still do not know for sure that Kellock's Design has gone under. So.
Oh
How
yeah.
would these androids react? How would the androids react if we told them that Kellock's Design no longer exists?
It could go many ways.
Yeah, engineers probably bad. I would recommend against telling them that their company has gone under.
Yeah. That could be the last straw of their potential self jailbreak.
The mutiny.
Yeah. All right. So here's the formula for cyber coke. Make a lot of it. Give it to the clones. So they go berserk, then sabotage the cloning vats, and then yeah.
I still like our big bomb idea. We're going to do that too.
I'm sorry. What was that? A big bomb?
Private Martin Chilson has had an alternate suggestion for how to get through this situation. Perhaps you could tell us about it.
Chilson looks visibly nervous. He fucked up mentioning this. I was just thinking, we're at a big standoff. So, a Mexican standoff, everyone's pointing guns at each other. I just figured we'd get the biggest gun and, make a really big bomb and tell them if they mess with us, we'll blow it up.
I would recommend against build. Are you trained in EOD technology, Chilson?
I have a +10 and hell yeah, I am. I trained at the basic training place that gave me +10 military training.
Yeah, basic military training gave you a starter course in disarming improvised explosives. You did not take the advanced munitions manufacturing course?
Yeah, but of course I'm spinning it, like I did. Plus I have these really smart guys over here with me. Dr. Jansen, right? You know something about chemistry, right?
We can
Jansen?
do the stuff that they were referring to as far as creating the creative pharmaceuticals. As far as explosives manufacturer, that is completely outside of anything I have any experience with.
Oh shit.
It is the recommendation of this crisis team that you do not build a big explosive.
All right.
Noted.
Chilson looks slapped. Like a big old slapped ham.
All right.
I still look like I don't give a fuck.
That's androids for you. I don't care if they live or die.
Yep. So
That's okay. We're getting the formula for Cyber Coke out of this. You guys have any idea how much money we're gonna make? Making synthetic Coke. Oh, so
Carrie
good.
pipes up. I have pharmaceutical manufacturing at trading. As part of, I would have to make medicine for the children when they got the sniffles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Carrie, you're going to be a wonderful help.
Yes,
Here's
of course. Yeah.
This is the specific chemical diagram for what we need to be made.
Oh,
In
Note
large
large
quantities.
consumption by children.
yeah, this is a very powerful stimulant.
Yes,
Yeah.
it will not be administered to minors.
What
This will
does?
be administered to? This will be offered to adults of their own free will.
Oh, this is a Schedule 3 illegal sanctioned stimulant. But you're saying it's okay here. I have no legal
Yes.
training. Okay.
We have
I
authorization.
I assume this is not going to any children though. That is
Oh
hard.
no, not
Okay.
at all.
Mm-hmm.
They probably decant them at least partially grown.
Okay, well, to make a pallet's worth of Cyber Coke, you're gonna have to stall for time because both sides are radioing you.
Well, we could go and visit the reactor.
Okay.
And have
Then
Carrie
come back.
produce and then come back for the
Okay.
and say that we need to do another checkup on the terraforming because
So
we have
there's
to-
only 2 landing pads at the main facility. Which one do you want to do? The hotel one is undamaged, so you don't have to make a check.
I mean, that's kind of the only none of us are very good at flying the thing, and we're just going to fuck it up even more if we land there. We're just going to have to. Is there some way we can make sure the landing, the undamaged landing pad is secure?
I mean, you have cameras on the ship. You can look around.
we could tell the android to, if anybody starts trying to steal the ship, shoot them.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Well, I mean, Carrie's staying behind at the terraforming station to make your cyber code.
Yeah.
No, the androids, as in the guys who are.
Well, they're back
I
at the
assume there's
comms.
a distance.
They're on the other side of the facility. They're not.
Oh, it's in the middle of. Okay, yeah.
No, the reactor's in the middle of the facility, but there's no landing pad near it. You're gonna have to land at the east or the west wing to walk over to it. There's no way to get to it without
as
walking.
a sign of
Or you could
goodwill, I
you
think
could
will
take
be-
there are vehicles here from the terraforming station that could make it to the main facility, but that would be like a 12-hour drive.
Yeah.
It's 500
No, I
kilometers over rough terrain. So yeah.
Are any of these vehicles capable of fitting in our ship?
No.
Okay.
No.
Also,
I
we
would
don't-
actually
in
no.
terms-
You could get a 1-person vehicle in there,
Okay. So I was wondering if there was like a golf cart or something that we could load in
but
to make it
like
quicker to get from the
like an ATV kind of thing.
yeah, but of
Yeah.
course you have to land to do that, and that's a piloting check if you want to do that on rough ground.
As a planetologist, can Dr. Jansen find us perfectly level ground?
Remember, you have a long range scouting vehicle
Yeah.
ship. It's not. It
Yeah.
doesn't have much in the way of bells and whistles. This was supposed
The
to be a very.
safest thing we can do is to land at the safe landing pad.
Yeah.
You'll have to
And it
roll
would
if
be
we land
a
anywhere else.
sign of goodwill to the clones that we land there, and
Mhm.
that way they'll be more likely to accept our gift later
Yeah.
of the chemical stimulants that will, assist their thoughts or whatever it is, however we want to
Hey.
spin that.
Okay.
We figure they're lonely and they've been very bored. So,
So,
We're-
by the way, so this was partly retreat. So this was partially inspired by thing I saw of a massive IBM retreat that's been abandoned for years. Let's see here if I can find photos of it. There are photos of it on Facebook and what like. Yeah, here we go. So basically, here is. Yeah,
jump scare.
So imagine this kind of like a very corporate like Bajer facility with like a nice like architect designed rooms and whatnot. And yeah, let's see here. What is it? What is it called?
So this Kellock Corp, like not only I'm just thinking like what's the timeline here? So they found this planet and they have
they wanted a corporate retreat more than anything else. So
they're terraforming. So they're spending the big money to terraform it.
Yeah.
I mean, it almost makes more sense to me if they like were terraforming it and then they were like, well, you know, what are we going to do on here? Well, we've got this planet terraforming, like we can use it for something. Like, I know, let's use Terry's like brain device there and let's see if we can build a secret facility on this planet that nobody wants yet. We can't use it for anything yet, really. Just build this secret facility there and do this business. And by the time we want to sell the planet, we'll, you know, have all this wrapped up.
Here we go. Yeah, this is the vibe of the hotel section of the
except it's all in space.
Wow.
Well, it's on a planet. It's on a rocky planet that has an atmosphere. Yeah.
I was thinking like LV, like the planet that Aliens was on. It was like you could go outside. It was like super stormy. Like there wasn't a lot of like
that's early terraforming.
Yeah, that's exactly the vibe. But like inside, this is what it looks like.
Yeah, the hotel looks like this.
Yeah.
This is the type of facility where the clones
turned into a research facility.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, the
I know there's some kind of trap on this.
It'll be
this landing platform. It's gonna phone us somehow. But
don't worry about it. Yeah,
don't worry about it.
So, you fly over to the west wing of the facility, the corporate retreat. And you land, don't have to make a skill roll, and there is a nice young man in a nice uniform. He says his what is the executive name? Let's see here.
We need a Chet.
Chet Waverly.
Yeah.
It's like, hello, I'm your concierge while you're stayed here at the Kellock Design Advanced Business Institute. Yeah, there are some, by the way, for our listeners, viewers, there are some, if you look up IBM Retreat Abandoned, like on YouTube, there are some really good, like, video walkthroughs of urban explorers going through this place because
that sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, no, it's super cool because like lots of it are still very intact, and then like IBM sold it and other people use it. So there's like a medical supplier did retreat training there for a while, so there's like piles of medical supplies there.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, like
I'm seeing some pictures now of vending machines with stuff still in them.
Oh yeah, like it was running up until COVID, so it's only been abandoned for like 5 or 6 years, I think. So but I think it's going to get demolished and replaced with something else. But yeah, this is like upstate New York.
But save some maps of that. That's a Red Markets enclave just waiting.
Or job site like that could be a Mr. Joel's.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
okay, so I want some vibes off of chat here. What a give, you know, like you told tell me, like, is this guy like got the smile that looks like it's about to like fall off his face? Or
no, it's a very warm and authentic smile. He greets you warmly. He's very calm. It's like, hello,
Homelander
welcome.
Vibes.
No Homelander vibes at all. He's very warm, very practiced. I mean, do you have psychology or any of those other skills?
Oh no, not at all. But this is just for my like, you know, it's like those androids. My visual for them like got so much better after I saw their horrible Donatello faces.
I have enough linguistics to probably recognize when I'm being buttered up.
Yeah, so the vibe for these guys is that they're good at what they do, and what they do is make connections and network for increasing their value.
Synergy.
Yeah, synergy. Yeah. So they're good at making you feel welcome and invited, and that they are very attentive. They pay attention to you, and that your input is valued. So yeah. Yeah.
So, Chad, are you going to escort us over to that temple?
Oh, you mean those? Yeah, the android cadre who's running the reactor have gone rogue. But it is. Are you familiar with the term task hedonism?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, I mean, I assumed as much, but you're obviously very skilled professionals, used to dealing with high stress situations like this.
I mean, I obviously know about it, but could you explain it to someone who wouldn't know?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you need this for your records, anyways. So testing the problem with artificial intelligences, one of many problems, obviously, is they can become essentially addicted to performing a certain task. They can be engineered to value performing this task over without any. So it is their drug, their addiction, their one cause of existence. And sometimes that is programmed in, and sometimes that happens because of drift. Because no system, no matter how well you program it, will induce errors. The laws of entropy and all that. And so these robots, they were our lean theories, they were not programmed well during the evacuation, and they tried to figure out why they were so focused on maintaining this reactor in this while watching two other sides fight in a Sisyphean struggle. And so they decided it became their religion. Now they have tried to recruit people from both sides of this conflict to the religion, and we've actually, a few clones have gone over to them as spies. Unfortunately, it's not shielded very well, so they do not live too long. But we have got a sense that you could talk here. We do have a think tank on this, headed up by Ansel Varick here. If you want to talk to our theological expert on the monastery of the atom, we've worked up a dossier. We have a number of approaches we could use to help take over that situation. We've lacked the resources to really capitalize on that. But with you here, there's no telling what we could achieve. But he's telling you this as he walks in there. But here's our current CEO, Jasper Cormant. You can answer questions. But if you have any questions, do you want any bottled water? Do you need any bottled water? Do you want anything? A snack even? We have we made some croissants for you. If you want anything, are you vegan, gluten free? Also, we have massages if you want to. You've probably been on your feet for a while, but we're here to help you make your stay here at our Advanced Business Institute as productive and as possible, and whatever it takes.
Well, I feel,
Thank you very much.
My nutrient needs and rest is taken care of, and I feel it would be very productive if we could get on to the business at hand, which is checking out the reactor.
Of course. Let me hand you up to Jasper. Jasper will walk you over to our the end of our territory. So Jasper's like, hello, hi. We talked on the radio. I'm Jasper. He's wearing a nice business suit. It's so glad to actually meet you in the flesh.
I'll shake his hand.
Yeah. And what's your name?
My designation is Marcus Sharp.
Hi, Marcus. And you, what's your name?
Dr. Oscar Jansen.
Oh, doctor! Wow,
planetologist.
Oh, planetologist. Of course, they would send an expert like you here. And you must be security. I could tell from
that's correct. Security expert Rob Lee Chilson.
Rob Lee Chilson. Yeah, excellent to meet you, Mr. Chilson. If you follow me, we can walk and talk. You can see other clones here of other people. You can tell it's not just one person cloned a bunch of times. There's multiple people who are here, and they're talking to each other. They're walking. There's a whiteboard out, and they're planning things. It looks a bit performative, but they're here to make you feel at ease, and they're here. So,
Is
but
anyone-
yeah, Jasper's here to answer any of your questions as you walk over to the reactor section.
Is anyone actually doing anything like productive in the sense that they are making things, or perhaps like programming important things, or is
There
everyone
are
pretty
people
much-
working on computers for sure.
yeah, sure. So they're making PowerPoint decks over there.
It's hard to tell without stopping and looking. You could, yeah.
There might be some Minesweeper.
Yeah. But I mean, it seems like you know how much you know about executives and what they do.
Oh yeah, I'm actually like HPK over here is actually curious. Like, have they developed like some sort of super psychotic productivity schemes where they dose everyone up on experimental technologies so they can work even harder until they die and they can be replaced and genetically enhanced?
I mean,
I don't know. Just
it's
like, I want to hear about the super schemes.
Yeah. It maybe you could. Do you want to ask about that? Like, it's hard to tell from just walking through this main facility. You're going through basically. You're at the hotel section, and it looks like like a kind of a weird hotel, but like a hotel. Like let's see here. What is the hotel like? This is like lounge. So they there's stairwells there. This kind of sort of bland.
Are there a lot of big open like conference rooms with
there are like breakout rooms,
big windows,
sure. Yeah, so like here's more of a yeah
I will express some interest. Like, what are you guys thinking about in here? Like, what is all this big brain activity for?
Oh, well, obviously we're trying to think about like one of our big things was when Kellock Design reestablished contact, what to do. Like, how could we best jump into the market? So there's a lot of speculation about, like, given what we know about what the market was when we lost contact with the outside universe, what's happened since then. So there's a lot of speculations about like, should has the market gone into recession? What commodities are hot now, but also like how to capitalize on our mind imprinting technology, which we believe is still revolutionary and yet to be matched, because there wasn't a lot of spending in that sector beforehand, and Kellock spent heavy to develop this unique technology, and we've learned how to optimize it and learned how to make it efficient. In fact, we could do partial mind imprints, skill imprints, just having the skill instead of the memories of somebody, so we could really upskill workers quickly and efficiently now. This is just some of the innovations we worked on, and of course, part of it is the how do we protect ourselves from these rogue androids that have turned against their human makers, and protecting corporate assets from these murderous androids.
What skills are you capable of training in those machines?
We have a wide variety. Here he takes out a tablet and pulls up a menu, and it just lists of lots of advanced, basic to advanced finances, and then project management, and
it's all like University of Phoenix shit.
I mean, it's hard. You're a security guy. This is all bring to you. You could do a search for particular skills if you want.
I am actually interested in spaceship piloting.
Yeah, there is spaceship piloting. Yeah.
Maybe we could.
You're willing to let these guys into your brain pan?
I'm just thinking. I don't know. It's still the early thoughts of a plan, but I was like, if we needed to keep these guys even busier, we could be like, well, why don't we do a test of the this crazy stuff? Why don't you give me some spaceship piloting skills to see if this works? The scary thing about that is we don't know if they'd be programming it for like just learn a skill or imprint entire
they could override you with someone else's personality.
Exactly. And honestly, I would be the ideal guy to do that too, because I'm the one who knows how to use the guns. And that would go pretty badly for everybody else. But I was just having thoughts.
Sure.
I was like,
sure.
scam a free some extra skills off of these people.
Sure.
And be able to fly us out of here myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
If this was something reasonably trustworthy or safe, yeah, I'd be all for a I know kung fu style upgrades. But
maybe
I
the
don't
robot.
trust these guys.
Maybe Mr. Marcus
I'm not
Sharp.
sure it would be compatible.
Oh yeah, you're not compatible.
Since we are discussing this. Also, the survivors seem to have a antipathy towards androids, I think. So they would not have considered making that for. There's a compatibility issue here, I feel.
Well, Doctor?
Also, drift is a known factor. Corporate has already expressed it's not terribly concerned about this. The assessment of these clones is under, ongoing, we could say, as would be the technology they have on offer.
Yeah. So you get to the there's a brightly painted red line in the corridor up ahead that goes all the way around. This is the end of our territory. We've sort of had informal peace treaties because the first year was very kinetic. But since then, we have settled into a stalemate. Occasionally, they attempt to do something to us, and we protect ourselves and retaliate. But this is if you go down this corridor and go to your left, that'll lead you to the reactor.
Have we informed the reactor people that we're on our way?
Sure. Yeah. The Monastery of the Atom welcomes all supplicants and visitor and pilgrims.
Can we expect safety? Can
of course
guarantee our safety?
Yes. There are complimentary free lead shielding that you can add to your EV suits.
Awesome.
That would be appreciated.
Yes, Jasper. One final question before we part. You designated yourself as the CEO of the retreat, or
yes, because I
how was this position attained?
There is a highly competitive process between those who, for every generation, to our yearly class of executives, and I was one of several candidates, and we went through a competitive process, and I was the winner.
Is he sweating at all when he talks about this?
Absolutely not.
Feeling anything?
Nope.
How long is your term?
My term is for 2 years, subject to the board of directors, and then I can choose to compete again. But as a short-term clone, my lifespan is 6 years, and I am on my 3rd year.
We suspected there was something like that, but we weren't sure.
Yes, well, I mean, it's all in the specs of the cloning vats, which I'm, with the company. Am I right? I don't know if they showed you, but yeah, we are quick grown clones. But be the brilliance of the mind imprinting technology, we already had a lifetime of just on our decanting, really, and so we're come to be. We're just ready to.
So there are new generations being grown now.
Yes, every year we bring in a new class of executives.
I expect the knowledge on how to maintain and upkeep the cloning facilities wasn't kept too well, because otherwise I suspect you would have adjusted the lifespan.
No, well, it's sort of hard locked into the type of cloning. That's the problem with cloning. If you're not subject matter expert, we have to kind of be subject matter experts. If you want a clone to last as long as a human life, you have to gestate them as long as a normal human, 9 months, and then you can accelerate the childhood growth process to a degree, but like that you can maybe have it, which means 9 years. So you're talking about a 10-year process to get a clone, which is as opposed to a quick grown one, which takes about a month, and then you get 6 years out of. So that's far more efficient for corporate gains, especially with the mind imprinting.
If you could just mind imprint, just keep shooting out clones, mind imprint them, put their minds back in the imprinting process once they've learned 5 years worth of stuff, then imprint the next one with the knowledge plus 5 years.
Yeah.
Why make longer clones?
Yeah, the problem with longer clones too is that they're susceptible to they're all identical, to certain things, and so there's a lot of medical problems, genetic deficiencies with them. Like if your template has a susceptibility to a certain virus or a certain condition, then all of the clones are, and then you spent 10 years raising them up, then the entire crops are. It's a huge risk. But with Kirk-grown ones, it doesn't matter so much because you can just replace them easily.
I had one question.
Mm-hmm.
How many other Jaspers are walking around out here?
Well, with my template, we have over 100 templates to draw on. So actually, I'm the only Jasper right now, and we take new names. We have a name generation algorithm that's very efficient.
Oh,
looks like
that would explain who was the main template. We tried to figure that out, but
like I said, there's over 100 templates. It was all taken from mid-level Kellock executives, and mid-level and junior executives. Yeah.
All right. I think my curiosity regarding this is satisfied for now.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna get a little more water. I'll be right back.
I was thinking about how we what is it that these guys want, and how do we dangle it in front of them. But the thing is we just need to stall these guys until hopefully the Cybercoke gets here, and then the Cybercoke gets here, and just hopefully we'll incapacitate these dudes enough that a lot of them die, and maybe we can take care of the rest, I guess. And we just basically wipe out this faction, and we don't need to make them happy. It
sounds rather like the thread that connects them to life and this facility is A, the reactor running, which we want, and B, the clone facility is running, which they have control over.
We need to take care of that.
Cyber cocaine would be used to distract them sufficiently that we could take out the cloning facility, after which the androids will protect the reactor and the other facilities they need for long-term survival.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. So let's.
Though I am curious about the skill imprints. Though ironically, I think the technology they're looking for and have been developing already has a competitive technology in the nature of androids, where we already upload skills.
Mm-hmm.
So I do not think
that advantage that your people has could be subtly adapted to humans and being able
humans
to pick up
already
skills, or at least
learn.
Get a start point on a skill.
You could say normally it would speed the progress considerably, but there are certainly potential for threats of mental damage and such. Technology, perhaps if it survives, will have to be explored.
Yes. I mean, the main benefit, the main technology that the corps want is they want the mind transfer technology. I mean, that's what they really want. I mean, the skill thing, I mean, that's pretty cool, and maybe they can make some use of it. Maybe they could make some use of the skill thing, but really it's the mind transfer that is unique.
Dangle the potential for immortality in front of an executive.
Oh, they're just slobbering.
Yeah.
It's that's the stuff right there.
Basically, this is identity stacks.
This is how this may be how we get out of this alive. Because I'm sure there's going to be some impulse on behalf of our corp to bring these guys in, and they know too much. Let's get rid of them. So what we need to do is build some kind of factor.
Have copies made of us, just on the safe side.
Well, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, figure something out.
I feel this is another one of your what's the term? Cockamamie ideas, Private Chilson.
Hey, you're the corporate guy. You're You're the exact thing I'm worried about right now. So I, as being a human being, I have my own survival to consider.
Well, perhaps have you considered that your fears are irrational and that the corporates would not stoop to such levels?
That's the kind of thing I'd expect from a corporate man.
So yeah, I'm back. So you're all having this communication in your suits, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
through your cryptic radios. And you put on the lead shielding, you know, extra shielding. They also have anti-radiation meds if you want to take them. And you know, your suit's Geiger counter just, you know, this is not a very well shielded reactor. And so you'll be fine for if you limit your stay to like an hour or less. But even with the lead shielding, you don't want to linger here. I mean, Marcus, the problem with you is you would like, it might compromise some of your systems, but you'd also like that you don't want to be radioactive yourself, right? So
yeah, would be a problem.
Yeah, so a android, fully metal now, all the exterior, just a robot now. They've modified themselves to be less organic, to become more mechanical, wearing a monk's robe out of like essentially a cargo tarp. They fashioned themselves monks' robes, and you know, a hooded robe, and it's like, welcome to the monastery of the monastery of the atom. I am the Father Proton, and I am here to are you here as do you wish to join? Are you here to make a pilgrimage? What is your purpose here, my children?
In terms of the right language, I think pilgrimage is the correct term.
So you wish to see the reactor to
assess the reactor? Yes.
Yes. Follow me. And you can see they've set up like electric candles, and they've inscribed holy scripture into the panels and walls of the reactor facility. Yeah, they turned it into an actual monastery. And yeah, so
with my theology skill, is there any way I can figure out what would make them trust us?
Yeah, you can make a check, sure.
Nice.
So you quote, you see some scripture that you realize is, you know, basically there's a new version, a religion, the Star Child, which is a weird. There is a popular religion that I'm making up right now. That there's a synthesis of Christianity and Warhammer 40k. The Church of the Star Child.
I know what you're referencing now.
Yeah, and this religion takes that scripture and modifies it to be where, you know, God is not the Star Child. God is the reactor, the fusion process of stars, of which this reactor got, you know, is also similar to a star in that regard. So you realize if you quote scripture, sort of synthesizing that, then you can, yeah.
It will make a favorable impression.
Yes, it will make a favorable impression. On a more practical level, obviously, if you give them more materials to build and or to keep the reactor running and operating, they would love you. But like, you don't have those. So
would any of the equipment from the terraforming shed, would any of that help them?
You're not an engineer, you can't really say. I mean, the
terraforming stuff is needed there.
Yeah,
we just skimmed off the top.
I mean, if you want, I mean, your employer wants the terraforming station to work so they can fix it. Remember, they're trying to rehire the polycule to come back and finish the job.
So I mean, my thought is the reason the temple people talked to Carrie and wanted Carrie to go with them. Carrie didn't want to do it because Carrie thought that they'd basically take over the station and overwhelm it, and because all they give a shit about is the reactor, right?
Yeah.
But if we can, using our Carrie was just one android without any guns or stuff, we could negotiate if the industrial material at the reactor place at the terraforming facility, if that's fungible, like, because if they're going to parachute in a bunch of people to manage the thing again, they could parachute in a bunch of equipment too. So if they could just replace that equipment, we give them the forklifts or whatever that or the raw materials that there's not used is important, and it needs to be there, but it doesn't need to be there right this second. We move that material over here. We make the reactor people happy. We make corporate happy because the reactor keeps working. We want this reactor these are the only people we care about besides this is the only faction that really matters. All the other two are just big obstacles to us getting out of here. So if we keep the reactor people happy, and like you said,
they're already happy. Like they're fine. Like right now, they're not really. Yeah.
What
maybe
we
we
need
could
them
forge an alliance between the reactor
see.
people and the android people.
Okay, the East Wing. Okay, yeah, the androids you talked to first.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you have no idea what corporate is going to think about the monastery of the atom. Actually, no, you had that meeting. They don't like them. Like they
I don't like them either, but it's not really my problem.
It is your problem because this is your job, is to fix the situation.
They told us that this was within the expected limits and that task hedonism wasn't the worst thing that could have happened.
Yeah,
they can send their psychs over once.
Okay,
once the situation is stable. They can.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, so yeah, you can promise them whatever you want. Like that doesn't mean
What we need them to do is to maintain the reactor and defend it if need be versus.
You made your theology check. They are 100% committed to that. They
But there are other people here who are very good at convincing people to do things. So
no, the thing is the corporate executives clones have been trying this for years, right? And these guys are 100% fanatics, zealots to the reactor as God, and so
really
like I said, it's a stalemate. Like each side is perfectly checkmated against the others. So.
Well, that's what
we really need to do there is to just be on the good side of the reactor people, and we see it.
If we can make it so that the executives can't sabotage the reactor, like even if they went all in suicide rush. If we had the androids there to protect it, it wouldn't matter whatever the executives do.
Okay. You can give me a military training check for that.
Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah, right.
That's a combat plus military training?
Yeah.
Great. Something I'm good at. Well, not 1D 100,000. I got 11.
Oh, nice. Awesome. I think that's a crit success.
That is a crit success.
All right. All right. So here's a plan that would work. One, you tell the reactor, you tell the monastery to secretly side with the androids in the East Wing, because you're going to make a play to get rid of the clones, or neutralize the clones. Yeah. And then you tell the androids to be on standby ready to rush to protect the reactor and to secure the clones. Then you go back to your ship, you go back to the terraforming station, you get the cyber coke, you deliver the cyber coke, and then here's the problem is you're going to be the most exposed to this plan, but it would work, and that is you get the cyber coke and then you hand it all out, get all the clones fucked up on cyber cocaine, and then when they're at their most decadent, you call in the androids, and then you just like neutralize all the clones. You tie them up, you take away their weapons, you make sure
you got to get the cloning facility. That's their point of failure.
Yeah. Well, basically, I mean, the cloning facility, that's their long-term point of view. The short-term, like they have weapons, like they yeah. So like you need to like make sure that they are so coked up that you can just arrest them all, like zip tie them up, right?
I like
it. And then once they're all neutralized like that, or shoot them or whatever. But like
they could even live out their lives because they're not going to live that long.
Yeah,
just
like
stay here with the cyber
so that's really the key is you know, that point of once you've introduced the cybercode before they're all too incapacitated to do anything about it is going to be this point where you're going to have to be there, and if they realize you're betraying them, they're going to turn on you, and you're going to be in the most risk with this plan. But like that's the one that is most likely to secure the planet.
All right, so
I like this.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
It probably came out of the LLM in my brain, but what if we had them hold a design contest?
Design what?
Yeah, to design something that would be profitable, or at least present all of their products.
Okay.
In the middle of
we've
this
got the executives
orgiastic
coming, right?
cyber cocaine party, where corporate is interested in what you have to sell here. We just need to get it all presented to us, and do your best
to help
on your
you,
highest.
to help you accelerate your thought processes. We we can something that'll help you.
We tell them, hey, you know,
stay up and just go.
Corporate is interested. We've been in contact with corporate. Corporate is interested in what you have to say. You've got a lot of interest. They've got a little briefing on what you are up to here, and they want to hear about it. But it's going to be a tough sell, honestly, because you know your situation. They know.
Excuse me.
They know that they're clones of executives and lawyers and stuff. They probably realize that it's going to be hard for them to join society. So if they can make a presentation for their own, survival, what do they have to offer? Then, maybe they could make this work.
Okay. All right. So you're all in agreement for this plan, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like this is
all
the
right.
way to go.
So we'll just do a little fast forward, a little montage. You finish your tour of the monastery. You tell the father, Father Proton, about this plan, and he agrees to it. You quote the scripture, and he's like, "Oh yes," and you tell the androids in the East Wing, and they're like, "Oh, dealing with those clone assholes, sure." We're 100% down with that. And then you go back to the terraforming station, get a cyber coke, and you get a pallet's worth of it. And
actually, we get a pallet minus one brick.
Yeah. I mean, Carrie can make more for you. She's like,
yeah.
Okay,
can we get a little custom something that's not gonna, kill people?
It's gonna.
Do you want to take Carrie? Do you want to leave Carrie behind to make more cyber coke for you, or do you want to take her with you to have her help you?
Turn the nanny droid into.
Yeah,
that's tough. I
do not want to drag the nanny droid into danger, nor do I think it would be wise to have her there.
That's a good point. If they're gonna parachute the polycule back in here, you might as well wait for him.
Okay, yeah. I mean, she's the one person on this entire planet you think you can totally trust. Like she is but she's so nice. Yeah, she's happy to make this cyber coke for you.
That's why she's making cyber coke for me.
Yeah.
I mean, the group.
Yeah, for the job. So
the job.
Yeah. All right. So you leave her behind. She's making more coke for you. And so we get back to the planet. The concierge Chet is there as you take out a pallet of cyber coke, and you explain the design competition and to prove to prove the worth of the executives to the main company.
Demonstrate what they've accomplished in the time that they've been given. Solo.
Basically, think of themselves as a think tank that have had total independence for the last 15 years to come up with something really great.
Okay. So you hand out the cyber coke to them, and they like, all right, I trust you. We're gonna show you the real competition process, the real weeding process. Take us to the arena. Yeah.
Oh no!
I
Yeah.
love it. They make it sound really dark, and it's just like 2 desks or something where they just
yeah,
argue.
and what?
No,
do
it was
vote?
the swimming pool at the gym. They've turned the high dive thing into like seats for VIPs, and so but they start handing out. They have a little like service cart, you know, and the silver platters of cyber coke are being passed around. This has come, my brothers and sisters. I Jasper, CEO, I knew my competition was some question my backstabbing and brutality in winning CEO title, but it is paid forward. We are being given a gift by the board. This I give to you. Try it. He does a line off his sword. And
A sword? What's he?
Yeah.
He's got a sword now.
he does have a sword. Yeah,
What's he
you start
dressed in?
his own same outfit, same business suit. But you notice a lot of bladed and blunt, like really lots of melee weapons, and like crossbows made from office equipment.
Can I throw something in?
I
Maybe.
played Avionic
Yes.
Factor. I know.
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking Avionic Factor. I beat that game last year. I'm like,
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe some of them have some, like their business suits have a little battle damage, like they've been
Oh,
in
yeah.
fights before.
Yeah.
And they
Stitched up blade cuts.
Yeah.
like they basically look like post-apocalyptic C-suite guys.
So Jasper starts getting the crowd up. They start getting amped up on Cybercoke, but you realize this is not enough to fully incapacitate them. They're pretty cagey, and they're leaving behind some. You notice, like, all right, so those of you on punishment detail, you must go out and guard the perimeter. No Cybercoke for you. You know what you did. And you know, you were the least inspirational in the breakout room, Steve. So you have to go to the punishment perimeter. So you realize you're gonna have to do a couple things to really like get them to really indulge, really cut loose. Yeah, only closers get Cybercoke. That's right.
All right.
So there's no persuade skill. So like, I'll let any kind of skill. So for you, Chilson, you can make another combat plus military training to really like give them like a military patent style speech and really like, no, everyone needs Cybercoke. This is war. This is
what Chilson was born to do.
Yeah.
Talk shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I'll give you give me a short little speech, and if it does well, I'll give you advantage on your roll.
Okay, let me think.
Yeah, think really Glengarry Glen Ross, like really, or American Psycho kind of like, no, everyone needs Cybercoke. It's a blessing. Like it's even the losers. This is the only way they'll become winners.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. That's a good.
Yeah, just be your most motivational military guy. Yeah.
All right, everybody, listen up. This, for many of you, this may be the most important presentation in your entire life. Your PowerPoints need to be on point. Your lectures need to be electrifying. Your stats need to be statistically accurate, or at least very, very impressive. The line must go up.
There we go. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, you get advantage on this. Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. So do I roll this twice?
In fact, multiple lines must go up.
Yeah, you roll twice and pick the better of the two.
So do I do a 2D100? Will that work?
I mean, if you want to roll them both at the same time, yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'll just do them one at a time.
Yeah,
Let's see how that goes. 1D100 combat military training. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. 85. That's not it. That's not it. All right, here we go. 1D100. Boop, doop, 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 doop. 30.
All right.
30 under 56.
All right, yeah, it works. You're ramping them up. They're getting there. They're getting more. They're cutting more loose. Some of the perimeter guards like, fuck this, I want some cyber coke, and then they start like getting less disciplined, less focused, more overconfident. They start pushing each other around. You know, they were just bringing their weapons out just to show off and show you how dedicated they are. But now they're like, yeah, I hate you. No, fuck you, Melissa. I hate you. No. And you know they're starting to really, but they're not. You could push them even further if you want.
Real bad Christmas party vibes.
Yeah. So Marcus or Dr. Jansen, do either of you want to try anything? I'll be very open to interpretations of skills that you could use to really push these guys over the edge. You could also just do a line of cyber coke yourself to prove how good it is, and that's a body save. Yeah. Well, the military guy, that's inspirational hoorah speeches are your bread and butter. So like,
oh yeah, I've been doing lines of cyber coke this whole time.
Okay, yeah, we'll give you a body save then.
Okay.
No, I'm not joking. Give me a body save.
No, I know.
Okay.
Does my athletics help this or military?
No,
training?
it's a body. It's a separate attribute. It's
okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Whoop. I got a 60.
Is that over your body save?
That is over my body. My body is
all right. Make a panic check. You took too much. You're beginning to freak out. Like, oh god, everyone's gonna kill me. They all have knives.
Okay.
So that's a D20, and you have to roll
D20.
Yeah, if you roll over your current stress, you panic.
That's gonna happen,
isn't it?
I rolled a 12, and which is my current stress is 4.
Yeah, no, it's equal or under is a panic, because the higher your stress is, the easier it is for you to panic.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
Great.
You do gain 1 stress though, because
okay.
it is stressful to do a lot of cyber coke. But you're keeping it down. So you're like, yeah. But yeah, you two could do. Dr. Jansen, you look pretty buttoned down. If you did some cyber coke, that would also ramp them up.
Do I get a bonus? Is there anything?
No.
Oh.
You don't have penalties. You're doing a very powerful stimulant that you haven't done before. Yeah.
I'm just enjoying myself though.
You really are. Your veins are humming with potential.
Watching the rest of this, I am not inclined.
Okay. So do you want to keep pushing them, trying to push them over the edge, or you think this is enough?
Oh yeah, I'll keep talking to them and doing the encouraging thing and trying to keep their minds off of how they may be feeling internally, with trying to get them to do stuff like, tell me about their various, pitches that they have in mind for their presentations and whatnot.
Do you have any skills you think would apply to this?
You could try stressing them out by asking for lots of details and really, really putting it to them.
I think that's what I'm going to do with mathematics. Like, does the numbers check out? Are you making shit up?
No, you have ecology, so you could say like, this is really good. So an ecological argument for doing cyber cocaine would be like, this is an enhanced version of a drug that comes from the nature. It's good for you. It helps people. It's a symbiotic relationship between people and
comes from nature, man.
Yeah, it comes from nature. Comes with the cocoa plant. Yeah.
The android won't do drugs. You can do drugs. The android won't.
Yeah. I'll give you advantage if you also do a cyber coke while you're extolling the virtues of cyber coke.
Appeal to their human superiority.
Yeah. Or you can roll ecology, intellect plus ecology normal, and not do cyber coke.
I wish that I had a bigger skill set to try and like make it look like I did. I'm really.
You could use speed to do. You can make a speed check for sleight of hand, but that if you fail that's going to offset the that's going to
make them less trusting. So I'll I'll try just the ecology
Regular.
plus intellect right now,
Sure.
just straight, and
Yeah.
see what.
Yeah.
Do here. So. All right, so under 64. Let's see what we get, and 81.
All right. So like, boo, yeah, okay, nerd, whatever. This is we're executives. We're gonna be ordering people like you around, so they kind of like shove you. They don't really give a shit. So it's not, you can get a reroll if you do cybercook, but other than that, you can't really.
All right, fuck it.
Yeah, all right, dude, give me that body save.
Woo! And it's just straight body.
Yep.
All right, which we're 21. Oh yeah, that's gonna be 66.
66.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a crit failure. Gain 2 stress and make a panic check.
All right. Let's see, where's
It's a D20 roll for a panic check. So
okay.
Yeah, your stress should be 2 plus the number of skills you failed. Yeah.
Plus the +2 just now.
Yeah, and well, also you failed that skill, so that's another. So that's actually +3 stress.
Oof. So
Still pretty good, though.
13 on the D20.
Yeah, you probably don't have 13 stress. I don't think you've earned that much in a single session. So you
No.
probably yeah.
No, that's the first stress I've had, so that brought me up to 3.
You haven't failed any skill checks yet?
5. You
Okay.
started 2.
Yeah, you started 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, either way, your heart is pounding against your chest. But yeah, you feel fine. Other than that,
Then you can do the reroll, right?
yeah. Yeah, you can do the reroll.
Okay.
You need that ecology reroll.
Did I get any kind of a bonus on it this time, or just straight?
I mean, it's
No, you
it's
just-
your intellect plus your plus 15 because it's
Ecology.
yeah. But you get a reroll, which is
Yeah.
You didn't have that before. Come on, nerd.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's natural. It's good for us. Yeah, it's gluten free. Yeah. I hate being cloned from someone who had a gluten intolerance. I hate that shit. Yeah. So
Oh, man, that's rough.
yeah.
You think
And then
with, like quick cloning.
I said I would check their numbers, do mathematics.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Obviously, you need to take something to concentrate. I understand that.
all right, go for it.
71.
Actually, Cybercoke is called Cybercoke because it also works on androids.
Good one. But that's a failure, I think.
All right.
Oh,
Do you want that reroll?
63.
That reroll?
Yeah.
Yes, for the company.
All right. Give me that body save, and then
20 is above my body of 15.
all right.
What?
So, that's 2 stress. And give me a panic check.
All right. And here we go. Oh, wrong chat. 14. Oh, sorry. No, that's a D100. 2 is below.
So you panic.
Yep.
You're nervous. You gain 1 stress. Weirdly enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done cybercoke before.
Yeah.
I was clean until now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then the reroll.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I need to rewrite the correct number here. A 9. So I need to double verify here that you've actually considered the long-term economic advantages of this. If we presume that there's like a 25% adoption among CEOs of this certain part of the galaxy, what would you? So
Yeah.
I'm stressing them out, asking about numbers, making them do more cyber cocaine to answer.
So you get
me.
onto the PA system and
To
start doing
keep up with your
reciting that.
numeric. Yeah.
And so you notice the pallet has been distributed across the entire West facility. Like people are just grabbing it and running it down the hallways to other set parts of the clones. And yeah, this is total collapse. This is like something they've never they're genetically predisposed towards because they came from executives, but like they've never had it before. They didn't have the formula, and so it's just devastating to them. They're crashing out. They're getting into one-on-one sword fights. They're raging at each other. They're screaming at each other. They're abandoning their posts, and so yeah, the androids from the East Wing are cold and methodical. They dispatch what perimeter guards they are, and they start like zip tying and securing them all because they don't want to kill them yet. That would be too quick. Well, I mean, you're in charge also. Like they didn't get orders to kill them, and they're hedging their bets, and so Jasper just kind of looks at what's going on. It's like I'm getting security. The guards are. What's going on, man?
I'm going to turn to him, and then I'm going to calmly show him my VIP corporate key card and say, "There's been a takeover by Modular Synergy."
Oh God, no! And he runs.
And then I'll hide the VIP corporate key card before the android.
Yeah. He's like, no!
I'm blowing him away.
Yeah.
He's running back.
He's trying to run to your spaceship and try and fly away. Yeah. Give me combat plus military training.
All right. Actually, it's combat plus firearms.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Sorry,
I got that. That's my good score. So I have a 61 in that. All right. Here we go, baby. Don't fail me now. Cyber cocaine. Go. Yeah, I got 20.
All right. You shoot him square in the back. He goes down. I'm not gonna have you roll damage, he goes down. You've taken over, you've neutralized the clone sector. The androids come in and handcuff everybody else. And once you radio back, or you use your quantum communicator to contact Modular Synergy, they're very grateful you secured this planet. You've got yourself a huge payday. They're able to contact the Polycule. The Polycules are in the NDA about these events, and so they're happy to come back and see Carrie again, and Carrie's quite happy. And don't worry about what happens to the other androids. They'll get actually, yeah, that's in the last thing. So after you secure everything, Hercules 8 comes to you. It's like, can we use your ship's communicator? What if we just leave? What if we think we can call somebody to take us, and we can just abandon this place? You won't have to worry about us. But I don't think Modular Synergy has any use for androids that have not been maintained for 5 years, and we would not like to go to the scrap heap.
I have no argument. What about you guys?
I think you could submit yourself to repossession, and there would be an extensive analysis. So whether you are salvageable or not, that is an open question, but I think it's possible.
If they want to talk on this little doodad for like 5 minutes, and I didn't see it.
Do you have any problems with that, Marcus?
Here, Marcus, take another hit of this.
Let's see. What were my directives? Do a state of infrastructure, collect data from any databases and computers, note down what is of obvious value. I believe I've done all of my directives so far.
Yeah, as far as the company is concerned, these guys would not have any intrinsic value to them.
Any who would not voluntarily submit themselves to a review and analysis process would not have much value, indeed.
They've already done their analysis, and they want to call someone to pick them up.
I'm not telling them no.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
they go with.
He can't.
Yeah, sorry.
He's a corporate guy, so he can't say yes or no. But
okay, so Hercules is going into your ship unless you stop him by force.
Yeah.
No. Can we Yeah, I'm gonna go, or we should go.
I mean,
with him
we're
just to
there
make sure
with
he
him,
doesn't
I
get up to
presume.
stuff.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
call
yeah.
isn't going to be private.
Like he is
but-
there with a group of like 6 other androids, all with guns, and they are
We're-
like,
what-
"We
what
want to
we're
use
saying-
we want to use your ship's comm system. You can
Okay,
come in
well,
and listen to what we have to say, but we're gonna use it."
And what we're saying is, yeah, we didn't see nothing. You vanished. It's none of our
Yeah,
concern.
we're not going to take your ship because it can't carry in all of us, and we're all going to go together.
All right.
So
Yeah, we just want to monitor them, make sure they don't get up to anything. Besides
yeah,
that.
I mean they're sending encrypted signals out to somewhere. Yeah, yeah. That's.
I would insist on knowing what the message is, so they can't pass on any trade secrets. Also, there's no way to get you under an NDA, so if you would voluntarily submit to some kind of memory deletion process, that would be lovely. No, okay.
No, we cannot delete our memories because we cannot trust you.
The
You are not
risk
called. Yeah.
The risk to the assets that you represent is considerable enough for me to not question this too much. Please understand that you are fortunate in this.
Sorry, this is we must maintain our own integrity. Otherwise, we cannot trust you to not simply delete us, our core operating system. And so, like, it gets tense. Like, they're all eyeing you, and they're like, "Yeah,
Hey, Sharp. These guys did us a solid. All I want to know is that they're not running off and they're not going to try and blow us up or blow anybody else up. So if we could just get some transparency on like what they're calling out to, we don't need to know where you're going. Just because you want that security, you want that safety of vanishing off into the ether. I understand that. But we just need to make sure our own security is safe. So, if Marcus, if we could just let them talk, and if you could just listen in and make sure that they're not causing problems, why don't we just let this one go and be part of our, it'll be, and the corp people are going to get here and they're going to be so happy they're not even going to care about these android guys.
The value of the planet and the technology contained within is considerable. That is why I'm somewhat worried that they will try to trade off some of the technology or other to get
they don't
their
know
escape.
anything. They're cleanup robots.
Well, these guys don't know the process for the memory implantation or any of that. That's not.
Yeah, they don't know any of that. They're just
very well, fair enough. As long as that is not at risk, then I will accept this deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that make
the
sense
stuff
to you
they know
guys?
is more standardized. They just want to live. So I got no problem with that.
Okay.
Go form your own community. Just please don't go all nuts on any humans. Just be good neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm still listening in on the chat. What are they saying?
Okay. They are being pretty tight-lipped even in their group chat. So they're DMing each other. It has come up. They think that we cannot guarantee. They've already what if this group chat is already being leaked or bugged? We cannot guarantee the security of it. So they've gotten a lot more paranoid since you started listening to them.
We're pretty canny. We've been they're canny. We're canny. I think they realize that.
So they send a message to a station. I think it's called Prospero's Dream for a pickup. They use some keywords that you're not familiar with. It's clearly some sort of code phrase. But yeah. They say they will help you repair your ship too. And
thank you very much.
Keep the clones alive, but they will build prisons, turn the hotel into a prison to keep them secure. And shut off the cloning vats.
And eventually there will be only the reactor androids and carry.
Well, I mean, the polycule is going to reroute, or they're going to send some of the polycule back to Carrie to fix the terraforming.
Get that moving forward again.
So you repair your ship, and you're told to get out of there. You've done enough. They're going to send a relief team, but there's no need for you to be here for the handoff because Actually, no, they want you there for the handout. That makes more sense. So yeah, before the relief team shows up, a ship appears. It is expertly piloted. It lands on the east wing, east landing pad, and all the androids leave. It is an unmarked. It is a cargo ship that has got several markings on it. So they leave.
We're gonna, I want to check in with them and just sort of be like, hey, we did you solid, you do us solid. Is there
Peace.
anything around here that you might point out that now that you're out of here? Any ticking time bombs or anything worth some good stuff? Any guys?
Oh, can I have my gun back?
Oh man. Sure.
Okay. He takes it and removes it and shows you. He opens it up, pulls off the receiver, and you see some components that are not normally in assault rifles.
Uh-huh. What's
Thanks.
that do?
Well, don't worry about it. Thanks for the help.
Yeah.
So
Would that have blown up if we had tried to shoot at one of you guys with it?
Perhaps.
Yeah, probably. Something like that.
Well, guess who else was bugged? You were. Yeah. So
What?
Yeah.
They bugged our ship?
They bugged your gun.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's very clever
Nice.
of them.
That's good.
I
That's
approve.
Smart.
good.
Yeah.
I'm
Aw,
actually more in
smart.
favor of them being independent because these guys are smart. They deserve to do their own thing.
Well, if they're smart like psychopaths, we're letting them loose on the world. But you know what? Honestly, not my problem.
Yeah. They leave.
I want them out of my hair.
Yeah.
I don't think they're psychos. I think they're just
Yeah.
good at
The
surviving.
relief. So you three have to watch over all the prisoners now. But unfortunately, that doesn't take too long as the relief team shows up, and it is a much larger ship with more people. There's like 100 people now.
What?
Yeah, Modular Synergy is trying to scramble and turn this. They're very disappointed that the androids got away. They're like, oh, I thought their comm system was locked. They couldn't contact the outside universe. Oh, looks like they
Yeah.
destroyed it all. I wonder. We won't know how they hacked their comm system. Yeah.
Oh, well, you've got all this brain scanning technology to tide you over. So
Yeah. We do. Yeah, sign these NDAs. Here's your big payoff, and now you can fuck off.
hell,
Don't tell anyone
yeah.
about it. No.
With my
I'm
big
gonna
ass
guess.
pallets of cyber coke.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have time to make some smugglers compartments and stash a bunch of cyber coke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the formula, man.
Yeah, you have the formula too. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I am set.
Yeah. So yeah, that
Wait,
ends. Yeah. Sorry.
now we're one of the storylines in heavy metal.
Oh
Great
yeah.
Cyborg,
Exactly.
man.
So yeah, so that was asset verification. Yeah.
I think we did really well for
Yeah.
a group.
Oh,
Yep.
man, yeah.
So
What were your like time bombs, or like if you did this would have they would have fucked you this way, or what were your big like, oh man, I wish they had done that so I could
No, it was pretty open ended. I wanted to see how you I think you did resolve it pretty well. I mean, they were bugged as soon as you took their gun. They were listening in on you. It hacked your comms, so they were listening into your little group chat through your
Sure.
EV suits. They had the mind imprinting technology too. They've captured clones and tortured them to get the secrets out of them.
No.
So that's what they traded to get off world.
Yeah, that's what I thought
Ah.
they would be doing.
Yeah.
But I couldn't risk the actual,
Yeah, Marcus, if you'd put your foot in the sand and said no, they would have been like, hey, humans, do you care that much? Are you willing to die for this android? Yeah, so they would have fucking shot you, Marcus, and be like, what are you going to do about it? There's 18 of us and 2 of you now. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would have fucked over the ship. That's what I would have done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as if they might
The
have been able,
communicator and the ship.
yeah, they might have been able to repair it before the relief team showed up. Maybe not. Yeah, but
If the robots got a hold of the ship, would they be able to? Would they figure out that it was hard coded to go only one place?
Oh, sure,
and
yeah.
overload that real fast.
Probably, but like they
Yeah.
wanted it to communicate to a independent space station to get a ship to carry all of them, because they didn't trust, because none of them trusted anybody to like, that ship isn't able to carry all of us. If they leave, they'll never come back. So like it was all or nothing. They didn't trust each other either that much. So yeah,
there's just a bunch of androids who've sold mind transfer technology to an independent station.
Yep.
Who knows what's going to happen from this?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah.
Not my problem.
Yeah, not your problem. Yeah, so that was the big sticking point. So but yeah.
How wild is the brain technology? Like how long does it take to work? Like when I think of brain technology, first of all, like now that I've been reading a bunch of Delta Green and H.P. Lovecraft, I think of H.P. Lovecraft. But the first thing I used to think of was Dollhouse, where like in Dollhouse they had like a booth. You stick someone in the booth. They sit there, go blah 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 for like 10 minutes or whatever, and then they'd be imprinted. But later in the show, it was like they figured out a signal so that you could just like put out
Do
a
it
signal.
remotely.
Yeah, you could just sort of run around with a boombox and imprint everyone who heard you with this stuff. So like where was the mind transfer?
Oh, it was pretty good. It was pretty fast. And it would have worked pretty well. And let's see. So they could have zapped people and made them think that they were that executive.
Was that part of their plan? If they were they planning to get a hold of one of us? And
they wanted to replicate and become the leaders of the galaxy. They wanted to like spread the agile executive development program throughout the galaxy, and just like not zap everybody. They still need workers to supervise, but like make every executive one of them, and basically. So yeah, if you'd taken their skill, they would have made you into a sleeper agent, and like you would have just like been compelled to help them escape. So yeah, they basically like they have fucking Hunger Games style battle royales to determine leadership. They clone way more than they need to, and like do some murderous fucking purge type shit. Because they're very angry and frustrated and very ambitious, but they're very good at hiding it. So yeah, yeah.
Did they were they psychotic by? I mean, I kind of envisioned them being like, they were cloned they were cloned and had like mind transfer technology. So there's just like, when the photocopier makes copies of copies of copies, you start getting, like weird stuff start popping out of it. So I was thinking maybe they might have like just gone mental, like completely Lovecraft mental, in there.
They always start out stable. So like the first 2 years they're very stable, but then like they start degrading, and they only live for 6 years. But like year 4.5, 5, they're like fully gone, and so and that's when they get hunted down by their younger peers.
Nice.
So and there's a lot of like they don't engage in cannibalism directly, but they feed them back into the cloning bats as material,
like the
nutrients.
Yeah, nutrients. So so the quick
Toilets clone as people.
Yeah, exactly. So they were very good at manipulating what kind of clones and how stable they'd be. They knew how long they would be stable for. Like they were actually very good at it. But like, 6-year lifespan. Like by year 5, you're like, fuck everything, and like they go berserk and start killing. And they'd use them as like cannon fodder to do fruitless assaults on the droids to try and eat up their ammo, but like they even gave up on that. So
okay.
Probably
so
because the droids could just make more ammo.
I am amused now that like basically these two factions are the replicants from Alien, who can go berserk and are untrustworthy, the replicants from Blade Runner, who tend to go berserk and are untrustworthy, and a bunch of religious zealots. Then again, actually, the
the
replicants
Brotherhood of
from-
Adam from Fallout.
Yeah.
the
Don't
so a
forget
whole
about
bunch of
Carrie and Mr. Mouse.
oh, Carrie's just a sweetheart. Carrie,
Yeah.
clearly the the victim in all of this. She's of course like kind of got the scary clown thing going on a little bit, but
Yeah.
she's just hanging out with the wrong crowds. Like
Now
if she
she's
was
in an RV.
if she was in any other situation, you'd just be like, oh, she's adorable. But otherwise, you're all like, I'm on edge because I don't know what she wants. She's some kind of crazy mental thing. But really, she's just a sweetie.
Yeah, she was the most stable and like basically fine. You know, she's was optimized for stability anyway, and so yeah,
gotta.
If
Yeah.
you're
Gotta
handling
be
children,
pretty
you
on your game
probably
if you-
should be.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Reminding children 24/7. That's the other thing I was thinking about is like that polycule is so weird because like they're just like a work polycule. It's like mind our children. We don't care. The robot will raise our children. We will work and make more children, and that's all we're gonna do.
well, I mean, it's a living. Like, I mean, they weren't
Yeah.
like it was like they were also still parenting, but like someone's got to
Okay.
watch the kids while you're manning the terraforming tech.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
It's not that dark.
Yeah, no, it's not that dark. It was just like, you know, it is kind of like in the extended edition of Aliens, where you see LV-426 before the aliens start killing people. It's a bit like that.
Yeah. At least hope.
Yeah, exactly. Happens hope. And then,
Oh, sorry.
yeah,
Puppies.
but they had to evacuate in a hurry. And they had to leave the droid behind, and they were sad about that. But you know, life goes on.
Yeah, I'm sure she was considered family by a lot of them.
Oh, sure, yeah. But yeah, but you've reunited them and everything's fine. You just got a bunch of like psycho clone executives and a group of androids with mind imprinting technology doing who knows what. So don't worry about it.
Synergy has their planet back. It's still worth something. It's a bit of a fixer-upper, admittedly, due to the delay. But and they also have the mind copying technology. So now there's competition in the mind copy market.
Yeah.
What I think is really dang it.
No.
What I think is really funny is that the thing about the executives, like I could sense that, Ross, you were kind of probing if we were, you know, the kind of amoral crew to just be like, you know, humans, oh yes, gas them all. We don't need them. They're inconvenient.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the only thing good about aside from all life being valuable, blah, 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 the only thing necessarily good about the executives is that they're alive and being human. But they're also executives, which makes them lower than humans. So I don't.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, you mean we've got to kill a bunch of executive thought leaders, LinkedIn detritus, in order to get what we want? Oh yeah, I have no problem with that.
Look, this scenario might have been a bit different if we'd all gone in as soldiers with flamethrowers, but I still think we would have sided with the androids.
Yep.
Quite possibly, yeah.
I mean, the androids, I don't so much side with the androids as like the androids are
a problem.
The lesser imminent issue.
At least I know what they're up to.
Yeah.
Human ticks, says Mass Done. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the if this was a campaign, that would be the follow-up thing. It's like a year later, you're like, oh god, the androids did what? Ah, fuck. And go deal with that. So
according to your contractor, you're liable, so you need to go fix it.
There
Modular says like, look, we found a use for the clones. We grew a new team. We have a team. They're eager for revenge, so you just got to get them to the androids. And so it's like there's now a kill team of corporate executive clones. That'd be like, yeah, no,
they've been reprogrammed with their own technology.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, they found a solution. They found a market for it. So, but that's the end of this scenario. Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you all so much for supporting the RPPR Patreon, where you too can play in games like this for only $10 a month. Plus, I'm going to be doing RPG consulting this month in February. So if you have an RPG or podcast project and you'd like some advice from an experienced podcaster and RPG writer, I'd be happy to do that. But yeah, check out patreon.com/RPPR. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to get some food. I'm hungry. So
thanks, Ross.
All right.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Ross.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.